Hello everybody, hello. Let me put the link up in all the discords for this. Give me one moment, fellas. We are ready to start episode 4, NOFC, WMMA 5. I've been honestly thinking, I've been having so much fun doing this. Should we make this a daily series? Or just as often as possible? Because I really do love this series, dude. I love having these fighters. I love all of this. Absolutely love all of this. So I really do want to see if maybe we can make this a series that happens more often. Maybe every day. I've been thinking about that. I'm also thinking about making a Discord specifically for this, because I think that would be a lot of fun too. And also, I have an Instagram. Let's fight Sean Moody, Western Mass Climber. Hello, two great participants right there. I think Sean Moody's ranked. Let me find the Instagram. I'm gonna link the Instagram before I start. But yeah, this was really cool too. The Instagram is how you check things like Fighter of the Stream, Performance of the Night bonuses, and you could get points on there without spending any money if you do have the best Fight of the Night / the best Performance of the Night. So I'm going to put that Instagram right there. I'm going to pin it up on top. And put it in the Discord, and then we are officially going to start the stream, ladies and gentlemen. We are very ready today. Put it in here. Put it in here. Shit, we may even put it... I guess just in there is fine. Yeah, just put it in the two. Well, there's fantasy. Yeah, that's fine. Let's start this thing. Screen is black FYI. Yeah, I know. I'm just starting up the stream, brother. My brother in Christ, Western Mass Climber. My brother in climb. Dude, Western Mass Climber is such a cool. Like, I was just thinking about that. That's such like a cool screen name. Western Mass Climber. That's a sick ass like YouTube name. I was actually thinking about that today. I think I was pooping or something. I was like thinking about that. Let me pull up my phone. Allah Akbar. Nope, not reading that. But that's what she said. I don't know what I said. Dealing with my kid, seeing if he's leaving so I could get some pussy. All right, that's wonderful. Sean Moody, how was that going? Dealing with your little Moody, over there. How's that working out for you? Dealing with the little Moody. Okay, that's grand. Let me put the display capture on because we are ready to start, guys. 8 people in here, guys. Like the stream, share if you want. Kenny Biggums, I sent you the form to do your character. We'll do that next time, boys. Without further ado, we got. Oh shoot. Well, we got some freaking deception here. Now we are ready to start. Gaz Ninja's right there. I was getting his picture. Boys, welcome to episode 4 of NOFC, the only consistent, episodic, E-League, interactive E-League on the planet, on YouTube, in the entire world, and everyone in chat is directly responsible for it. Everybody in chat is a part of it. Thank you guys for coming here. Thank you guys for showing up and supporting me. And boys, let's get into it. Sean Moody, I don't think you've seen your character yet. It's in the default database. I don't think you've seen it yet, but we will. We will definitely show you. NOFC MMA. Is that us? Oh shit. Is that me? Am I that complexion? We're negative 7,000 in the can. Which is okay. Which is alright. It's fine. Because we got a stacked roster of people from chat. Including MMA legends like Matua Sablon. And then people like the maniac Sean Moody. Who kind of got screwed in his... I mean, he did lose the decision, but... Yeah, he did lose, but it was an upset loss, and he's still ranked number 24 at welterweight. I appreciate that, but I hate my username, but at least it has meaning. Now, it's a cool username. Where's Gaz Ninja at? Where is Gaz Ninja at? He's 17 about... Wow, really? Really? I had no idea your kid... I thought your kid was like 6 or 7. 17, Mr. Moody. That's crazy. That's wild. Hey, man, your kid probably could be watching this right now. and nobody would know because I started watching like MMA YouTube and stuff when I was probably like 17. This water bottle doesn't work. This is the most frustrating fucking thing ever. That's horrible. Why the fuck does this not? Yo. Now we are ready to start. Boys, we got so much to do. I'm very tired today. Moody, you can catch his hands, doggy. Oh, shit. He's listening to this? Alright, what's up? What's up, little Moody? How you doing today? That's wild. That's wild, Sean Moody. Hello, Danny Green, IRA. What's up, Danny Green? How are you doing today? Mr. Danny Green. This is WMMA 5. This is a Dana White simulator where we book the chat in its own fighting company and they try to climb the ranks. Am I banging? You're going to be banging, but we got a long way to go. We're going to do 3 events today. I'm going to bring in all the recommended hires because we need big names. Today's episode is called Gold Rush. I mean, you guys saw the custom poster, which is pretty cool. But you guys did see, it's called Gold Rush. That's because we're going to put the super heavyweight title on the line. The middleweight title's up for grabs, the welterweight title's up for grabs, and the bantamweight title's up for grabs all today. And then we are going to be having the Battle of Scotland finally take place on the end of the stream. People forget, man, don't turn your back around Joe Hogan, and shame on you because you trusted a Joe Hogan. What? What are your thoughts on the upcoming bantamweight? Yo, come on. I've heard that one. You're not going to get me with that. You can get me with some shit, but you're not going to get me with that, of all things, boys. But let's try to get out of debt. We made $49,000 last month. That's really good. However, $7,000 in debt's not that good. Our roster's really good. I mean, we have a lot of like storylines going into it, but we need to just book. And I think we're going to go to New Jersey. Week 4 of May. We'll do this on a Saturday. NOFC 8. This will be on SportsTube. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Middleweight title fight. And this is the biggest fight we could do. 9-0 versus 2. Are you fucking serious? It wouldn't be a main event? What the fuck do I need to do to get a main event? It would have to be a main event. This has to be a main event. 9-0 versus 12-0. That's a main event. Come on, dude. Are you serious? That's absolute bullshit, bro. That's not good enough to be a main event. Then what is? What is good enough to be a main event? Seriously, man. That's insane. That's really annoying. Nick Detroit, Bill Brown. 9-0, 12-0. That's a main event for the middleweight title. Everyone could trust me. Of course, everybody could trust Joe Hogan. Yes. Joe Hogan is absolutely the most trustable fellow on this side of MMA YouTube. I really gotta fix my sleep schedule. What is wrong with this straw? Make it a lesser show? That's a good idea. Might be a good idea. Might be a very good idea. So have it as what? I can't do that. Cannot do that. I only got that option. But that's for the middleweight strap. And I think we should do like a super heavyweight tournament. Super heavyweight tournament maybe. I don't know. We got a lot of potential. Oh wait, you know what? We could book like another title fight. We don't have a... I don't think we got a welterweight champion. We do have a welterweight champion. No, we don't have a welterweight champion either. We need a welterweight champion. We need a welterweight champion. We need a bantamweight champion too. Stiffy Little, Willie Bissett, Bonzo and Truther, Pennsylvania versus Georgia. Damn, Willie Bissett is really good. 20-2, the #1 bantamweight in the world. Aaron Tats is high. Is he actually getting high? That's good for Aaron Tats. Good, man. He deserves it. I like that. 6-0 versus... Stiffy Little is the craziest fucking name I've ever seen. Bantamweight title, Stiffy Little versus Willie Bissett. That's an insane fucking name. Nick Detroit, Bill Brown in the co-main. Willie Bissett, Stiffy Little. Stiffy fucking Little. You know that you're uncrowned. And that KO of KMT a couple days ago was almost nastier than Hank's dad trying to strip Hank down with his cargo shorts live on stream. Yeah, that one was awful. That one was particularly devastating because not only was he knocked out, but he wanted to like he was not like, I don't think he's gonna fight MMA anymore. I think that was probably his last fight. He seems super deflated, and I think he's gonna retire. I fucking pray they can't. I really hope that shit didn't get picked up. Oh, this is a disaster. I'm not fighting, right? Yeah, you are gonna fight even Steven Seagal. You're gonna be fighting, yes, Mr. Seagal. But right now we're hiring some talent. I don't know if you saw the Instagram, but performance. I think fighter. You got 2 points. I'll pull it up later. You did win fighter of the stream. Kempty retiring. I don't think he's gonna be fighting any longer. Yeah, unfortunately. I wouldn't be surprised if he comes back in combat sports in like some sort of way, but from his Instagram post, it looks like he's kind of done. The Tugboat from Trenton, New Jersey. Who the fuck is White from Trenton, New Jersey? What is this? Josh Slizak? A Josh Slizak ass fighter? 11-0 heavyweight? Yeah, I'll get an 11-0 heavyweight. That makes sense. 2-11. Oh my god. We got a lot of talent coming in, my boys. Yeah, he shouldn't fight anymore. That's a career-ending KO, sadly. Bro, he's only lost twice. And they... I think you should... I mean, if I was his coach, I'm not going to message him this because I'm not a fucking expert on MMA. But he is extremely undersized for featherweight. He should be going down to flyweight and fighting there. And I feel like a lot of his issues as a fighter come down to him being too small. We're just signing everybody that we can at this point. Collins Lundy, Trinidad guy. Oh, well. Not going to get him. Not going to get some of these guys. Yeah, he shouldn't fight. I don't want him not to fight. I think that would be really sad if he didn't fight at all. That would be really sad if he ended fighting. Is that guy's name Toby Dingleberry? Is his name Toby Dingleberry from Gainesville, Florida? Is that really is that really what we're doing? Toby Dingleberry? The Hunter McGregor Dare. I'll get that guy. He'll go to 2-0. He'll go a tough 205. Or yeah, McGregor Dare, 10-0. 7-0 Yoel Mankin. I'll get this guy too. I mean, we're absolutely stacking our roster up. Yeah, I think I got 12 points last time. No, you didn't get. No, you got 2 points. I keep track. I keep track. You don't get the points for winning the fights or anything. But yeah, I mean there's gonna be like a contest. I think it's somehow I want to eventually like do seasons of this, and I know that whoever wins the first season, whoever is pound for pound #1, like on the end of the season, I'm going to ship them a No Chill MMA like sweatshirt or piece of merchandise, custom made like to wherever. And I'm also going to have whoever the pound for pound #1 is constantly over my shoulder. But I have to start doing this stream more. I have to start doing this type of stream more though. The showstopper Jack Humphreys, yeah, I'm down. I'm so glad that I'm not doing anything tomorrow because I just want to absolutely crawl into my bed and just be knocked out. I'll probably spend most of tomorrow with my girlfriend. Actually, Gronda too. I don't know how points work, so that would make sense. Yeah, Gaz said to just give his points to me. I better be the Canadian Trevor Peak of the No Chill MMA world. I actually did. I did make your character, Mr. Gaz Ninja. I mean, Mr. Chris Gray. I did make your character. I will look at it in a second because I don't remember if you won or if you lost. I think your character had good stats, but you might have. Let me see. Chris Boyle, Chris Bing, oh yeah, first round submission win for the crippler Chris Gray. I mean, you don't got the beard like you do in real life, but that's not a bad picture. 80 boxing power, 88 chin, nasty on the ground. You might have the best character. I'm not even gonna lie. That's actually insane. Chris Gray has a really good ass one. Can I send you a walkout song for tonight's fight? Absolutely. I'm gonna message Gaz Ninja that I'm doing it, but he might be sleeping by now because I think it's pretty late in Scottish times. But I'll message Gaz and I'll let him know what's up. Hold up, which one was Gaz? Hold up, yeah. I'll just tell him Scotland time, because I know that he will want to watch it. Yeah, you can send me a entrance song, and this might be a shorter episode compared to usual, but we are gonna just like get everybody that we can, stack up our divisions, and then move forward. But it might not be he might be asleep. If it's 2 a.m. there, he might be asleep by now. That might be what's going on. He might be out like a light. Which will suck, because I know that he did want to see it live. But he'll definitely, I mean, all of these are Pocket Rocket? Okay. All of these are public, so you could just watch him back if you miss him live. So there's really no worry. Holy shit. Name is Pocket Rocket. That is fucking insane. Hello, sir. Hello, Mr. Richard MMA. How are you doing tonight, brother? Hope that you are good. And the Instagram's linked up on top, so if you guys want to check that out, it is right there for you guys to look at. Check out the Instagram. He's gonna be out like a light soon. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna make. Oh, he doesn't even want to sign. I'm not gonna bother. I'm not gonna make this a super long stream, but these usually do go on like at least an hour or two, so that'll be good. And then tomorrow we'll do this, but like we'll just do a much longer one. Tonight it might not be the longest one, but we're finally going to get the Battle of Scotland. Western Mass Climber, Truman. I will be the squirrel you may go flying there one time. So you're calling out Western Mass Climber, Chris Gray. Western called out everybody last stream. I mean, that dude was picking a fight with half of the fucking population. Dude wanted to solo like Bangladesh. He had so many effing callouts. So Chris Gray versus Western Mass Climber would be a nasty one, but I don't know if he wants that. I think he had other people that he was calling out too. It's really up to Western who he fights against. It's up to your guys' character. You guys have to accept the fights, you know? Yes, the Instagram's linked. It is super cool. Good memory. That's a good memory? What the fuck's a bad memory? Damn, that poor squirrel. That poor squirrel. NOFC, we got a bunch of people coming in. Nice. We got 2 titles on the line, NOFC 8. Nice. And, let's stack this card. Super heavyweight, Casket King versus Hugo Filo. That's fine. Easy win for the Casket King. Anyone could get it? Oh, shit. Anybody could get it, says Western Mass Climber. Heavyweight. Well, Jimmy the Drunk's on here a lot. But we might want to... I don't know. I know that Richard Kostecki, 39... Yeah, that's a good one. But we might save that. Well, we don't know about the main event for next card. So we'll save that. And we'll do... Oh, John Draper's from New Jersey. Harvey Loeb, John Draper. That's fine. Have a big heavyweight fight there. But that's not a chat member. That's just fighters. Who else is in the chat? Bobby Nuzzo. We'll put Nuzzo back on, get him another win. Somebody lower level. Carl Martin versus Bobby Nuzzo. Yeah, that's fine. 2 boxers going one-on-one. That's a potential main event. Nice. So that's a big-ass fight. The Skrill was fine? Really? I would not think the Skrill would be okay, and that's why it was good memory. Nice, dude. I would not think the Skrill would survive that. Put Sam Cuck in there against Dennis Eck. Get Sam Cuck another win in preparation for Israel. The Israeli card. And a middleweight, we'll put Cam Hassel. Oh, Paradox to Chad making his middleweight debut. That might be good. We'll put Paradox to Chad. Nah. I think Jake Linden. We'll do Jake Linden versus, like, 1-1. Do Brendan Nickel, Jake Linden. That's kind of a tough one. 1-0 versus 1-0. I like that. Card's looking pretty good so far. Is Henry the Cuck in WMMA 5? No, he's not. He's not. He is not Mr. Kenny Biggums. He is not. Melvin Ensley, Marcus Rimmer, Ken Pileski, John Peninsula. I mean, we got to get some debuts on here, too. I would say Even Steven had a really good one last time. We'll put Even Steven on against a guy from Virginia. I think he'll like that. 1-0 versus 1-0, Virginia versus Virginia. That's going to be high up on the card. Right before the Bobby Nizzo one. But a lot of these fights aren't going to be like chat versus chat. We're just trying to get chat some wins early on, help you guys out. Put Chris Gray on this card too. Chris Gray. Oh, I mean, we could do that. We're thinking about that. Quant took a loss. Quant Nate Marks. Or Nate Marks taking on somebody else. Because we do have a lot of lightweights from chat, boys. We got a lot of lightweights that were from the chat, so I don't know. Featherweight. I missed your stream about Charlie Kirk. Do you have professional hit or a high? I'm not gonna publicly say that one. No, I know you're not from Virginia. I know you're not from Virginia, Mr. Even Steven Seagal. We got to get Scott Young on here. Scott Young could have his debut. Scott Young versus Stewart Point. That's fine. Nah, he'd probably lose. Yeah, we'll put him against a guy like Stuart Simmons. That's fine. Very, like, lower level. Just get everybody some wins type of card. Lil Shimmy needs to debut. Lil Shimmy Lucas Tracy opens up this event. The squirrel jumped out of a hole in the tree onto my running chainsaw chain and just went for a ride without getting cut. Oh, okay, that's different. That's good. Don't on Rampage Jackson saying Charlie Kirk needs to take some accountability. He did say that yesterday. Man, I like Charlie. I do like Charlie Kirk. I just think that he should take some responsibility too. It's not just, Charlie Kirk was at fault too, just a little bit. I mean, his head did try to headbutt the bullet, and that's kind of what happened there. Now that's my Rampage Jackson impression. Maybe that's not a good Rampage impression. Maybe I need a better one. Heavyweight looks good. Light heavyweights, that's fine. Middleweight's good. Need a welterweight title. We need a welterweight champ. We got champs in every other division. So I think NOFC 9 could be, what is this, May? We'll do this one May, Saturday, one of the last weeks in Saturday. I mean, Sunday, the last week in May. But this is in New Jersey. This will be the super heavyweight tournament. Well, this could just be Gold Rush Part 2. This is the Part 2 of Gold Rush for sure. And we'll just title the first one Gold Rush Part 1. There we go. I should start. I'll move up to 170. Alright. Western wants to move up to 170. Beef up the record type of card? Yeah. Yes, it is. Roger Jackson will get 5 years in prison, apparently. Really? I'm more than Nick Fuentes kind of guy, but most of his takes were correct for the greater good of USA. Just seemed to be a bit of a plant and paid Israel shill. He wouldn't have Nick on a show because he said the N-word. I am to the point where I think Fuentes is a Fed as well. I would not. I just think that the only thing anybody should be preaching is protect your freedoms and protect your right to bear arms. And that is above all else why America is okay, because we have those two things. So I think you just gotta, if you want to find somebody to get behind, find somebody who gets behind those two things. And I don't think there's really many. You think Charlie ever knew he was shot, or was it instant because he survived for a bit? I don't think he knew it. I mean, his neck went kapunk. Instant death. Never done a save on the base. Is the game any good? Yeah, the base game's really... I actually kind of enjoy the base game more than I enjoy the, like the mods and stuff. I actually enjoy it more than the mods. Alright, Battle of Scotland's good enough to be a main event, thank God. For NOFC 9, I don't know what the welterweight... Well, I mean, this is a pretty ass welterweight main event, but we don't have much else. So there you go, welterweight title, main event, the show. That's fine. Charlie Twerk. Dude, I saw people on Twitter were saying, like, immediately after he got shot, they're like, look at his neck, he's Charlie Squirt now. And it's just like, I mean, I went on quite the tear last night, so I don't need to go on any more of the tear, but yeah, I'm not a fan of celebrating political assassinations at all. I will take that you think it was a Hank the Tape type because he finally started to criticize that. I mean, people are running with that narrative, but I'm not sure it's that. Fuck them all. I don't disagree at all. Yeah, 100%. I do not like any of those parties in there. But I don't know. was there really fishy, like strange stuff with it? 100%. But what would really kind of like just makes me a little bit like what the fuck to the whole thing is that the shot was super professionally done. Like it was a really good shot. A really good shot. I feel like that's a bit of like an oversimplification to things, though, too. Kenny Diggums, even if you're not wrong, that's a bit of a like oversimplification of shit. Big Ink doesn't got to fight. I mean, I can put him against, this guy, Adi Travers versus Big Ink MMA. There you go. Big Ink is on the card. Harvard Ripper, Arturo Diaz. Let's just get everybody that's like 0-0 on the card. Zohan, we'll get him up here. Zohan we need to get the Israel card going, don't we? Zohan, Lori Lightfoot, Scrollman, that might be good, but we kind of want to save that, so I want another low-level fighter. JW Cunningham, Zohan, JW Cunningham. Zohan should win that. We do have to set up the Israel card. Let's see, anybody else 0-0? No, it doesn't look like it. Welterweight, do we have anybody else that hasn't debuted yet? I know we probably do have, John Panizio. Got to get him a fight. Put him against 1-0 Marcus Rimmer. Joseph Ponzio versus Marcus Rimmer. That's fine. In a way. Anyone I've seen celebrating always has a trans or pride flag or Palestinian flag. Mostly Palestinian flag. Hancock made a jerk-off tribute video to Charlie and he posted it to his TikTok. Are you fucking serious, dude? Can you send that to me? What a fucking piece of shit. What a genuine fucking scumbag. Dude just gets nastier every day. Johnny Lawrence on this card, Edward Paulson. This will be a good fight, Karate Taekwondo. Seagal can fight on the Israel card. Yeah, we do got to get Seagal on here too. Well, this isn't the Israel card, but we do want to get Seagal, what is Seagal, a lightweight? Did we book? I think we might have booked Seagal on this one, right? Yeah, he's like the big feature of this one, because he had a really good showing last time, but he's up against a Virginia fighter. I think he does like fighting people from Virginia. If you know, you know. Am I fighting? Of course you're gonna be fighting. I think Nocho's trying to get me enough wins to main event it, Hogan. Yeah, I do. I don't think you're gonna main event it, but if that's possible, I would be down. Chris Gray needs a fight. Chris Gray, Nate Marks. I like that. Chris Gray versus Akami. I'm sure he'd be happy to do that one. Chris Gray, Nate Marks, that's a good one. We'll put that high up on the card. Put Big Ink up there too. Zohan is debuting. A lot of these guys are just debuting. You prefer a caramel woman or a caramel brown woman or a chocolate brown woman? I prefer. Are you trying to get me in trouble? I have an affinity for Caucasian women of Caucasian descent is what I would rather go. Is women of Caucasian descent. I want to fight in Scotland and Ohio, man. I think we could get you on the Scotland card. We could get you on the Scotland card for sure. We definitely can. Let me just make sure everybody else that's like 0-0 has their chance to debut. Middleweight, Paradox of Chad. We'll put Paradox of Chad on the Scotland card too. Everything else looks good. Light heavyweight, Danny DeVito. I hate whoever made Danny DeVito, dude. Why did you make that? Why did you make Danny DeVito? Oh, we gotta do Sion Famasili versus Taylor Hackney. That's gonna be a good one. Nocho knows what's up. Man, you racist? I'm not racist. That's just a preference. Can I bounce weight classes or not? You absolutely can bounce weight classes in this game. 100%. 100% you can bounce weight classes. Nocho's basically our new Big H. I'm not trying to get canceled off of YouTube. But I just feel like nobody's been real, like... I feel like it's crazy when leftists are like, oh my god, fascism is a horrible thing. And I don't disagree. I do think fascism is inherently like a bad political way to go. It's not good to live in a totalitarian... I was talking about Taps with this. Like, totalitarian societies are bad. Genuinely, like, they're bad. But Stalinism and Marxism and Leninism it's all it's all more fascist than fucking Adolf. Like, it's like, I don't know, dude. I'm just a little bit against authoritarian, you know? I don't find the chocolate brown ones attractive, but some caramel girls, Jeezy peeps. I don't disagree. I'm just more of a milk chocolate type of fella, you feel. Just ordered a Big H painting for my crib. That's crazy. I have no association with Chris Gray. Alright, can I fight 135 to 170 then? Let me check. I think you can. I'm pretty sure you can. You're fighting 170 this time, but your lowest weight is 155. Yeah, I could just bounce that down to 135. Is that what you got from that? Yeah, fucking fascist. No, I'm definitely not. And we'll get Shutterhead on here too. We'll do Shutterhead versus Zaire Williams. That was a good one. 1-3 versus 1-0. Are trying to make white people weak and brainwashed by putting everywhere so we aren't united as a race. It's easier to destroy us like that. Interesting take. Paradox is mad. He got fraud check last WMMA 5 true. Yeah, true. But he does get his chance at redemption though. Because June week 1 Saturday NOFC 10 Battle for Scotland is taking place. And does it take place in Scotland? Yes, it does. Fuck it. We're going to Scotland. Ticket sales are going to be atrocious. I don't give a shit. We're doing it. And we need to desperately we need to get more broadcasters. We need a new TV deal as well, because we are going to be losing money like a motherfucker. Uses exclusive content. I can't do that. Willing to share content? Yes. I would like a willing to share content type of stuff. Battle for Scotland? Yeah, look at the thumbnail. Oh shit. Yeah. We're going to Scotland for sure. Will be the Canadian George Lincoln Rockwell. If you're asking who will be the Canadian George Lincoln Rockwell, it might be Anshul Jubilee. Put my name first. Well, it's just gonna be Battle for Scotland. I'm cornering my bot Hogan after my fight. Damn, dude, your bot? You calling Hogan out? Let's see how much money we lose, by the way, because we're gonna be losing money. Look at Grace Hughes. That's a nice looking fucking fake human being. Bot? Yeah, Hogan. Seagal wants that smoke. That Israel card needs a main event. I'm just saying. Israel card needs a main event. Gone later, bye. What's up? As soon as Kirk started exposing that he got assassinated, they saw him as a traitor. Hello, gone later, bye. Thank you for coming in here. I don't think that's. I don't know. I haven't seen. That's the thing. Like, I saw the clip, but the clip was from 2023. Mossad is probably involved in it because they're involved in fucking everything. They just obviously are. I mean, we have APOC, actually funneling money to every single politician. So obviously, like, Mossad is very intertwined with American intelligence, and that's an inarguable type of thing, right? But I don't know if that's particularly the reason why. I'm not going to say that's particularly the reason why, but it could be. I don't know what went on behind the scenes, but that clip itself, definitely that wasn't why, but who knows. He dropped an interview with Ben Shapiro just 2 days ago. He did press Ben Shapiro. This is, okay, gone later, bye, man. I hope you subscribe, because you're making me talk about this. Is absolutely going to get my channel wrecked, but that's fine, because we need to talk about it. I find it extremely suspicious that the day before the assassination, Nick Fuentes had his first ever major publication written about him in the Washington Times. I find that really, really just weird that he had a giant article written one day before the assassination. The book thing, there was this book, and people are like, oh, well, obviously you could put the publishing date you could roll back the publishing date. And that is true, but Amazon also has, you gotta get really lucky to have your book published and review checked within exactly 24 hours. So there's some things that I'm really not too sure about. Read my last message. How do libs not want guns, but they do all the assassinations? I think. Why would the libs fight somebody? Why would the libs shoot somebody who's a public speaker, who's who's relatively moderate besides his abortion takes? He's moderate on abortion, like he's extreme on abortion. Other than that, he's absolutely 100% moderate, and he's also wasn't like saying anything crazy. He was like, "Yo, let's have open debate." And, I'll give you a chance to debate me. And you say, oh, well, he was debating dumb college kids. And it's like, well, you shouldn't be if you're going to be talking about politics in college, you shouldn't be dumb, first off. But second off, like, he didn't really publicly go after people. He was a family man, he was a Christian, and he had no real political power. He co-founded Turning Point USA, and still, he really was, like, obviously on a payroll and not allowed to say some things. So, I'm not sure about what exactly happened, but something just doesn't sit right with me. The guy in the grassy knolls, yeah. Kind of crazy that we are the ones who get called fascists and stuff. Yeah, I mean, inherently killing your political opponents is a fascist type of thing, but fascism is not a right-wing thing or a left-wing thing. It's it's not left or right. It's up, down. Like it's up. It's authoritarian. On that political spectrum, fascism isn't like, oh, this is really right-wing. There's right-wing fascism, but that's not what it is. There's a nationalistic aspect to fascism, but fascism is a totalitarian state, with a centralized government and a centralized people. And they did that in Russia, too. Turning Point UK is a thing as well. Be careful, man. He kind of influenced the election, to be fair. He got a lot of young people voting for Trump. There's Turning Point UK, that's crazy. It is crazy. All the libs are pro-crime, so they'll have their guns anyway. Charlie started realizing how much of a goddamn burden having Israel is as an ally. He was afraid for his life, apparently. Charlie Kirk made the company like $300 million annually, I think. Damn. USA should make a law okay. Alright. Alright, Richard Kostecki. They took the South Park episode off TV when they mentioned him. Damn. That one, yeah. I mean, they directly contribute. Let's just say hypothetically, it's not some some pre-planned, premeditated political assassination between people whose names you'll never know, and it was like a dumb college person or some stupid fake revolutionary type. Let's just say you did do that. All those South Park people who were they're directly accountable and responsible for that egregious behavior that ended with that man's neck gushing blood in front of his wife and his kids. I'm still hopeful, and I'm almost waiting for someone to oh, magically Charlie Kirk alive, but he's just not. About to all go off here in Canada stand also, yeah. I saw a video of Trump Jr. crying about it. Apparently Trump Jr. has known him for over a decade, and Kirk was only 31. He was Charlie Kirk was 17 when he started getting into the Tea Party type of political movement. He's always been into that. But I'm trying to talk about WMMA 5, and that is the end of my Charlie Kirk discussion. Mr. Richard MMA. Frank Analysis, John Fitzwallace. This is kind of my issue. This guy has 59 fights. He has 59 fights. And you would be his 60th opponent, and you would be his third, and he would be your third opponent. But he is ranked number 5. Ranked number 6 is John Fitzwallace, who's 11-4. He's ranked lower, but he's had a lot. He'd probably be an easier fight. What are you thinking? Have you seen the pictures of New Person of Interest? Looks like yeah, I saw. No, South Park made the Too Many Minorities in My Water Park song. I've been singing that song more recently. I'm not sure. I don't really find South Park that funny anymore. What are your picks for tomorrow, brother? I don't know. I haven't even looked at the card. Oh, for UFC? My picks for UFC are Jean Silva, Rob Font, Rafa Garcia, Kelvin Gastelum, Diego Ferreira. Oh, that's a tough one. I guess Li Quang, Jose Medina, Joaquim Silva, Amanda Lemos, Luis Garul, Zachary Reese, Alessandro Costa, Elise Pereira, and I don't even know who that welterweight title bout. No, it's not a title bout, but I'll take Daniil Donachenko. Those are my picks. I mean, even if I lose, my fighter should learn a lot from that, so I don't know. Yeah. Thoughts for Canelo Crawford? My honest thoughts on Canelo Crawford, boys. I don't give a shit about boxing. I don't care at all. Two old-ass boxers are gonna fight where they could just punch. They're both technical fighters. They're not like even the fastest or most powerful. I have no real attachment to that. You know? Where am I on the card? I'll show you. So you want frank analysis? What do you? I mean, I'm down to give you the tough fight. I'm down. I'm down to let you prove yourself. Old Family Guy was top tier cartoons. I think Old Family Guy was really good too. Recently is shit, and I think South Park is shit too now. Lopez versus Silva over Crawford Canelo. I agree. I'm gonna be watching Lopez versus Silva. I'm not gonna be watching Crawford Canelo. I don't really care that much about Crawford and Canelo. That's just how it be. That's just how it be. Alright, I'm giving you frank analysis. I mean, it's a tougher fight, but I think you could take it. I think you could take a tougher fight. Viewer decisions, have those big guys came in yet? I don't think they have. We got to keep going forward, boys. We will keep going forward and keep looking for that main event. Well, we know the main event, but we got to look for a tougher super heavyweight champion than the guys that we have right now. Because the guys that we have right now, they're just big old fat slobs. We need people who are about that life for our super heavyweight division. That's a tough, scary division, and it needs a champion. It definitely needs a champion. So we got to insert some guys into here. I'm gonna watch the boxing and the MMA because I love combat sports. Big fan of both Canelo and Bud. I'm probably gonna watch. Well, that's the thing. I'm gonna watch Canelo. I'm gonna watch the Canelo fight, but probably on like the side, and I'm gonna watch the Canelo fight because I want to see who wins. I'm gonna watch the Canelo fight. I'm not watching the card. That's what I mean. If that makes sense to you, my guy. Let's do it. If I lose, I lose. But yeah, okay, bet. Absolutely. That's fair. That's very fair, man. I love combat sports too, but boxing's one of my least. Boxing is lower than wrestling for me. I like wrestling more than I like boxing. That's just how it is. But I'll watch boxing, but I just prefer other stuff. You know, Brunaman Lee, is that one of our guys? No, it's not, but that's a crazy record. American Large Local Show, anybody? Kramer Mayweather, Tyrone Malik. I'll take Tyrone Malik. Put Wreck-It Ralph on it. I'm not going to put Wreck-It Ralph on the card, but I appreciate that, Mr. Richard. Man, I'm craving some chocolate, but all the shops are shut down. Yeah, I mean, for me, living in America, I could just go get some, which is awesome. You need to find a fat American chick. Find yourself a big fat American woman and fall in love and get away from the UK. You know, that's what I'm saying. Get your green card. Even if you live in Scotland, get your green card in case. Didn't type down YouTube fares. I don't even know what you said, but I agree. I'm a BJJ and judo guy, but I can't be asked to watch it unless it's a live tournament in person. Yeah, I love Freedom Chocolate, dude. That Earn Brew, it looked pretty good, but like, shit. We have something called Freedom in America, and that tastes even sweeter than Earn Brew. Where are you on the card? You're the feature fight of the first one? Yeah, Carl Martin, what is he? Oh, he's 3-1? Alright, you're right below the feature fight, Ian Steven Seagal. You're fighting a guy that's 1-0. You don't have the toughest. You're on Gold Rush Part 1, Gold Rush Part 2, Battle for Scotland. How are we gonna do this? I said this before, I ain't fighting on National Pride TV. Yeah. You're on SportTube and National Pride TV. Well, internationally, you're on SportTube, because National Pride TV only does coverage in America and Canada. But we do need that advertiser money, for sure. We need that advertiser money. Super Heavyweight Tournament. Fuck it, boys. Let's do the Super Heavyweight Tournament. Sherman Shields. I don't know. Do we have more coming in? No, we don't. Whoever we got is who we got. That's it. I'm gonna fight a fat British lad. Okay. Find an English. Find an American woman. Don't find a fat English lass. That you might be wanting to get out of there. Super heavyweight tournament, 4-man super heavyweight tournament in one night. I mean, that's gonna be big for Scotland. Marmaduke Chuffle. That's a fucking beautiful name. And then Eric Hughes, Lenny DeMaria. We'll put some USA people in there too. Put some big old USA fighters in there. But this is the super heavyweight GP. Winner of that will get a title fight. Absolutely. So there you go. The Gold Rush will be completed next stream, I do suppose. Other than that, who do we got? We got to get the boys on here. Who is left? Jeffrey Sepstein needs to get a win because he's going to main event the Israel card. Who are we putting Sepstein against? Ooh, he went to a split with Boyle. Brent Rigger, 2-0. I don't know. I feel like he could do better than that. Jimmy Jones is a tough one. Nate McCreary would destroy him, though, huh? Yeah, you would. He's a monster, Nate McCreary. Kay Burnett, a monster, too? Not really, but we're gonna keep this on the back burner right now. So maybe a guy like Ivar Gadziev, he should have a fight too. Well, he's not up. He's not up right now. Magamus Galactus, Danny DeVito. Hopefully we could get Danny DeVito. I mean, we could get Galactus a win, and then we could get Danny DeVito out of here. I want to cut him. Will the Israel card be held under the Iron Dome? Absolutely. Iron Dome, Iron Cage. It'll be a fucking war. Be an absolute war. Middleweight, main event, Scott McMichael, Gaz Ninja. Finally, it will be the Battle of Scotland. Main eventing. There we go. Finally. As long as the super heavyweight. Oh, these guys aren't popular in Scotland though, are they? So Kostecki has to be the co-main, right? Because that's an okay main event. No, it's not. Ah, fuck. Well, it'll be all right. Where's my cuck fighter at? LOL. He is fighting early on today. He's gonna be one of the first fights because we're gonna set up the big Israel card. We're setting up the Israel card for next stream, so he has a win. He has a fight where he really should win. Joe Hogan, we got to get Joe Hogan on here. Riley Huxtable, 5-2 versus 2-0. 13-12 versus 2-0 or 5-2. Hogan, if you're here, what do you want? 13-12 or 5-2? You got 30 seconds to answer while I drink the rest of this water. I don't think Joe Hogan's here. Yeah, you're tonight. Not only are you tonight, but you're actually fighting pretty soon. You're actually fighting really, really, really soon, honestly. You're fighting pretty soon, so we're gonna get that fight going. Also, I think F it. Let's just make a Discord for WMMA 5. Absolutely F it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's make a Discord for NOFC. Because we don't really use the main Discord. Alright, it's been created. I'm winning this? Yeah, you probably are. I'm gonna give him the tougher fight. I'm gonna give him a tougher fight. And I'll give JVD the easier one this time. Because I feel like JVD had to take the tougher one last time. So we'll give Hogan the tougher fight. We'll give JVD a hard fight. Oh, JVD not ready yet? Oh damn, that sucks. I thought JVD would be ready. You get George Gonzalez. I heard them feisty. Yes, I'm winning this. Perhaps you are, my brother in Christ. George Gonzalez, Deacon Stanford. Sure, we'll get George another win. That'll be fine. I mean, we're going all the way. We're going all the way across the world in the Scotland card. What about isn't there an assistant that could give us good main events? It's called assistant. That would make sense. Yeah. Main event. So we have anything. Aaron Tatz, Jamie Helwit could be a main event. Okay. I mean, that can't be main event, but yeah. No one gives me a can. How many hours are you away from Mass? Not that. Let me check. Just any particular. How about I'll look at Quincy. Directions to Quincy, Mass. Let me look at it real quick. 3 hours and that's really not that bad. 3 hours and 35 minutes. Oh wait, yeah. 3 hours 35 minutes. A bunch of title matches. Can't do that. The fuck are these emotes? I don't know what those emotes are, but I don't like that. I don't know if a Boston one would be better. Yes, it would be better. Damn, I saw grappling. Yeah, Seagal, you made your own character, brother. You don't remember, but yes, you made your own. You made your own character. Chuck Brown, Jamie Hewitt could be main event. Who's Chuck Brown? Does he have popularity here? He does not have any popularity here. But for the lightweight title, oh no, it's we kind of just got to do what we do here. I guess this will have to be the co-main. These super heavyweights have no popularity here at all. Unknown. But I think it'll be better. I picked Muay Thai too though. Yeah, you got. Let me check. You got Steven Seagal, wrestling / judo. Oh, I don't know. Maybe you pick 3. Because if you pick 3, it only would take the first 2. But you do have pretty good Muay Thai too, so maybe I don't know. You actually have above average Muay Thai and really good wrestling and good submission attack. You had the fight. You had the best fight of the stream, so you do have upgrade points if you want to use them. A noted other sheet though. It allowed multiple. Oh, you're not Canadian, but it give you a Canadian accent. Yeah. I picked Muay Thai. I put multiple. Yeah, that could be my bad. Yeah, if you did more than 2, it would only take the first 2. But your character ended up really good anyway. Joshua Goldberg. Let's get him a win. Let's get him a win before Israel. Richie Stiller. We needed one where he's really the favorite here. He'd be a massive favorite against Colin McCaffrey. Yeah, let's get Joshua Goldberg a win here. That's something he needs to win. And then lastly, Jeffrey Sepstein. Got to get him on here. I don't know who he's gonna fight. It's to be announced, but we need Jeffrey Sepstein on the card. We need to get that guy a big win so we can main event the Israel card. Just give me Gaz and just give me and Gaz fight of the stream now. Yo, dude, if you lose, you're gonna be so fucking mad. I mean, shit, you actually have an upgrade point too, if you want to use it, because you did get a performance bonus. If you look at the Instagram, it's pinned right there. I'll just focus on upgrading striking with upgrade points. Yeah, that's smart, because your wrestling's already really good, but also for now, you probably don't gotta worry about it. You're gonna storm through, like, the next 2 fights. I better be on that Syrian card in December. You're gonna be on the Israel card for sure. For sure. This game's a lot of shit? Yes, it is a lot of shit. Alright, that's decent. I could drive there in like 4 to 6 hours, which once I'll be living in New Brunswick or Nova Scotia. Nice! Chris Gray. Yeah, I would love to meet up with Chris Gray, 100%. I'll do that. I hate Hogan's people. I do not hate Hogan's people at all. And I'm gonna set up the Discord later. I'm not gonna do it now, but yeah, thank you guys for coming in here. And I think we're simulating a couple days. We're getting Sepstein his fight, and then we are doing it. We're absolutely rolling in it, boys. Marvin Hagler type of shit. What could I use my point on? Oh boy, give me a second. I'll pop this up right now while it loads. Here, WMMA 5. Hold on, let's book this one fight, which is a lot of cuts. But the one fight we need to book is Battle for Scotland. We need to give Jeffrey Sepstein an opponent. That opponent will be... we don't got... Oh, fuck. We don't really got anybody for Jeffrey Sepstein. Can he fight at super heavy? Yeah, we'll put him at super heavy to get him an easy one. Martin Greenstein? Greenstein? No, we'll give him a different one. Jeremy Brett Teller? I like that one more. Big-ass Hawaiian versus Jeffrey Sepstein in a super heavyweight fight. I like that one. Krav Maga. And now we will get to NOFC 8, Gold Rush Part 1, Gold Rush Part 9, crowning our champions, but You know, they're not members of the chat. The members of the chat, still contenders. Richard Kostecki, probably closest to a title shot. Hogan, JVD, also contenders. Let's get there, boys. Now, what could you do with the points? Let me pull that up right now. Hold up. NOFC points. Base Poland not letting Russia play with them? Yes. I don't want any more, no more brother wars, but it is very, very, very based. Ridiculously based. Hold up. Display capture on. Man, my frame rate be dropping like it's hot. But the points are over here. Matt Mesger still has 30 points because he donated another $10 to the PayPal, so he still actually does have 30. Ivar has 14 too. Ivar hasn't debuted yet, but he's gonna debut next stream. I don't got room for him right now. Jimmy the Drunk got 15 points. Kyle's got 5 points. Ninja's got 5 points. Squirrelman's got 3 points. Sin's got 3 points. Seagal's got 3 points. Hogan, Scott McMichael, Holland Dan Stock all got 1 point. You could spin a wheel that could upgrade your whatever it lands on. Whatever it lands on. The Epstein 50th birthday card is so damn disturbing. Have you seen it? No, I have not seen it. But yes, mister, if you would like to upgrade it right now. Hey, Matua Sablan, how are you doing today? Oh, we got a new emoji, if you guys haven't noticed. Hold up. Have you guys seen the sniff emoji? Go look at the custom emojis right now. We have a sniff emoji. I forgot to tell you guys. Go look at custom emojis. We do have a sniff emoji. Hello, 24 people watching. Dude, it is such a good one. You probably didn't even know that was sniff. That shit's so fucking funny, dude. That shit's so fucking funny. Spin that wheel? Alright, I got you, brother. Let's spin that wheel. We're going on to spin it's picker wheel, I do believe we are going on to. Correct? Yes. Picker wheel. And we will see what it lands on, and we will upgrade your character before. You only have the normal wheel, but we will spin you on that right now. Mr. Scott McMichael, Mr. Shydom. It might be even better than the Bobby or the Andrew. Make Paradox finger emoji. Oh shit, oh no, the sniff is flooding. Sniff is flooding the fucking chat. Goated. Can we start soon? I got that job, by the way, hired. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Yeah, it's loading right now. Here we go on the wheel. Because Mr. Scott McMichael did win fight of the stream. Or he did get a performance bonus last time. So we will absolutely put him in here right now. Hold up. Add text or... No, it's a different wheel. Was it Wheel Decide, which was the bad one? No, it's Wheel of Names, which is the good one. We like this one. We did like this one. Here we go. We are ready. We are spinning the basic wheel. This is for Scott McMichael. What will he get? What will he get? We got 1 point, 2 points, and then the grand prize, 5 points into user points. Here we go. Do we have ring boys? We do not have ring boys. Oh, that'll be saved for the Israel card. There'll be lots of Bakabazi, lots of Shabazz, lots of Bippus Mippa for everybody. Enough to go around. We'll give you some gefilte fish. It'll be spectacular. But for now, we need to see what Shydom gets. Spin that wheel! What does he get? It's going fast. It's going fast. It's going fast. And he's getting. And he's getting. And he's getting. Oh my god. 1 away from the grand prize. He's getting a 1 point striking upgrade into all of his striking skills. That is okay. That is alright. That is alright. Wouldn't mind some grappling. You got more striking. Now, do you want that in striking defense or strike... Wait, hold up. It wasn't... It was... Do you want that in offensive or defensive striking? Mr. Scott McMichael. Defensive striking is your footwork and your skill. Offensive striking is your speed, your power, and your feints. What do you want? A to a maintenance. I get to mop man. Oh, shit. Let's go, Holland Dan Stock. When I get a job, I buy people shit. Man. Hey, now I think you're lying about your ethnicity. I'm not gonna say why. To a maintenance overnight, I need an office building, bro. Absolutely. Absolutely. Holland Dan Stock, what job did you get? Oh, is that me? No, you're not on here. Yeah, this was Mr. Scott McMichael getting his upgrade. So there you go. 1 point in your striking, offensive or defensive striking. Your new character is debuting too. Gaz is up! Gaz is here! Gaz is here! Oh shit! Gaz is awake! I thought Gaz was down and out for the count, but Gaz is awake. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's crazy. Gaz has 5 points and he's using it on the good wheel. He's using it on the good wheel where that's a minimum of 5 points up to 15. That's a big grand prize right there. Oh shit. Gaz is not playing around. Gaz, this is the main event. I made you a custom poster. A custom poster. You and Scott McMichael are facing off in the main event of NOFC 10. We got a good one. Am I debuting yet? I will make that happen for you, Douglas Memo. Give me a minute. Let me end this right now. I will make that happen. If you'll take a short notice fight. Yes. He's scared. He's using his upgrade points too. But he's using a much bigger one. Which is wild. Bunch of people leaves. Cheddarhead signs with Gamma. Exclusive contract. Yeah, I'll fix this. Hold up. Yeah, we're not doing that. Oh no, so many of our fighters got signed. Hold up. So the other companies, I'm gonna tank them into oblivion because I'm not gonna have other people sign our guys. Hold up. Just put their money and pop at 0. Like Gamma, absolutely not. Absolutely not. How did they get away with signing our beloved Cheddarhead? That was disgusting. That was disgusting. I cannot believe that. Wasn't gonna use till you use yours, bro. Oh shit. Oh shit. What a card. Can you check out fighter David Harass before you forgot yesterday? Yes, I will. I definitely will. So I'm just gonna limit popularity. I'll let the other companies stay, but max will be mid-level regional, just so we could like keep all of our fighters without getting signed to exclusive contracts. We lost Cheddarhead, which hurts. We did lose Cheddarhead, which really hurts. Max size min size mid-level regional. Yeah, we'll do that right there. Well, status active. Here we go. Women's extreme fighting. Yeah, we're just setting it so we could keep our fighters. Should have done this before we even started the save, but that's all right. Be back in 1 second. I'm gonna go pee, and I will be returning. Actually, let's see if I could get Douglas Memo booked, because we do have Douglas Memo in the game, if you do want to see. This is Douglas Memo's render. No, Chill, did you remember to check out that base chick on Twitter and YouTuber? Her name's Lily Goddess is her name. I remember looking, I think she was good looking, if I remember. Was she blonde by any chance? Because I might have, yes, Douglas Memo, you did debut, and you lost to Danny DeVito. You debuted, and you lost to Danny DeVito. I do remember now. But you will be available next stream. You got 21 days to recuperate. Danny DeVito, that's an okay loss, man. But we'll fix that. We'll give you an easier one than the great Danny DeVito. Douglas Memo. Let me sim, and I'll be back in a minute, in a jiff, and we will spin for Gaz Ninja when we are back. I don't like that debt climbing up. Alright, boys, we are back. We are ready. That's a hard pass for the midden, bro. Why'd you lose to Danny DeVito? Why am I bald? You're not bald. She's a pretty blonde? Yes. Oh, shit. What are we doing here? Oh, we got a short notice fight? Who is it? Xenu! Xenu is going to be fighting Lord Emperor Xenu. If you guys don't know, this is the great Lord Emperor Xenu. He's going to be fighting local fighter. Let's see him. A very interesting prospect. I mean, everybody beats the local fighters. Big right hand. How does his boxing look? I mean, his boxing looks good. I don't think he got hit with one punch. Oh, he did get hit a couple times, but he destroyed him. Nice job, Xenu. Is he back, chat? Did he see that, you think? What did you guys do? Genetics, Doug. I don't know. Alright, here we go. We're going to spin for the great Gaz Ninja. And he wanted defensive striking. So the great Gaz Ninja, here we go. With 5 points on the line, minimum, and the main event of NOFC 10, both of these guys decided to upgrade their characters right before. They're both getting boosts, and they're both talking shit to each other for getting boosts, which I do find really funny as well. Now, it will be said, Gaz Ninja had more points than Shidem. Gaz Ninja had more points, he got the bigger wheel. Shidem got the point because he was had performance of the stream or performance of the night for one of the cards, and you guys could see that on the Instagram. But right now, we will spin for Gaz, and Gaz got these points by supporting the channel, and he's spending them all for a spin on the good wheel. Let's see it right now. What does he do? What does he do? What does he get? We're spinning that thing, spinning, and he's getting, ooh, fuck, 8 points in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That is not bad. That's not bad at all. 8 points in the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Shidem, that's a nasty-ass upgrade. Are we looking for offense or defense? Looking for offense or defense, Gaz Ninja. Damn, that's kind of wild. If I lose, the narrative is Gaz Ninja paid to win, yes. ITP MMA won't let you talk edgy, but he's still okay. You got banned from ITP? Yeah, Phil's always been really nice to me, but I don't particularly watch, like, MMA drama videos. That's not really my cup of tea, but he's always been a pretty chill dude when I talk to him. Yeah, 8, damn, dude, that's nasty as fuck. Yo, dude, if he subs you, that's gonna be nasty. You spin the wheel, too? That is true, we did spin. Offense? Alright. Gaz, 8. And then, Mr. Dude, that's nasty. Can you use that BJA to tuck himself into the ambulance after the fight? Oh, I did not announce that. I forgot. I forgot to say, boys. Not only is the #1 contendership to the middleweight title on the line, because you guys will be popular enough, you guys will be able to carry the middleweight strap, and the winner of this will be the first ever NOFC fighter outside of Tanisha Davis, the first chat member. You guys will be the first chat member, whoever one of you wins, to actually challenge for a title, which is crazy. You guys will be the first chat members to challenge for a title. And if you do become champion, inexcusably, you will be pound for pound #1. This is actually a really big fight. Because if you do get the championship, right, you will be pound for pound #1. You will have your character printed out over my shoulder. And that's only, what, 2 streams away. Potentially only 1 stream away. And you will win the first prize of the show. Which will be pretty big. That'll be historic, you know. To be the first is always means something. Right? But, not only that, but I have a special offer. How do I say this? It's a... Hold up. I'm actually so stupid. Hold up. I have a special fucking A. I have a very special stipulation to offer for either of you guys. If you're interested in hearing it, let me know. I'm gonna read the chat. before I get to this first card. But let me know if you're interested in my stipulation. None of you will fucking do nothing to me yet. None of you will do a fucking thing. Hey, it's 8, not 9. I know it's 8. I said defense, by the way. Yeah, the skill. Skill. Which is defense. Can use that BJJ to tuck him in. None of you will do a fucking thing to me. Yeah, definitely no beef or anything. Am I still a membership on his channel? Oh, yeah, I don't got beef. I'll be ticking into a celebration meal while a nurse tucks you into your hospital bed, bro. Any ideas for the Discord? Could we do actual press conferences? Yes. Very good idea. Nice. Chris, I gave up my mod status because I liked him and still had a potty mouth, so I gave up the power, lol. Let's hear it. Whoever loses this fight has to change their hometown in the game to London. And whoever wins the fight, I will custom edit their picture to have Scottish war paint. That is the stipulation. The loser now reps London. The winner, Scottish war paint. And that'll be a permanent fixture, just like Paul Craig. Blue and white. The warrior paint. Every single fight. And that'll be printed out. Represent your heritage if you win. And not only that, but you'll also get, the chance to fight for the middleweight title. I'm down to shite him. Oh shit, says Matt Mesger. EU London, is Gaz Ninja down? Nucho starts fights, please. I'm about to. You're about to fight, Mr. Holman Dan Sock. What does Gaz Ninja say? We fight to find out who the true King of the North is. Yes, we do. Is Gaz down? That's the question. Deal. And there we go. We got a lot of people booked, but that's alright. And now we are going into NOFC Gold Rush Part 1. $59,000 in debt. Willie Bassett versus Stiffy Little. Middleweight championship on the line. Bobby Nizzo, dude. Even Steven. Casket King. We got Homeless. Northwest. Sam Cuck. Scott Young. Lucas Tracy versus Lil Shummy to open up the card. Let's see it. Lil Shummy's Lex Luger's character. Let's brandish this one off. I'll change my nickname if I lose too. Damn, I'm ready for fights. Let's do it. Here we go. NOFC 8, Gold Rush Part 1. Lil Shimmy. Lil Hustle Shimmy. Versus the one and only Lucas Tracy from Peaches and Creamsville. Double debut. From the trenches of Pennsylvania to the land of Peaches and Creamville. Both of them are 5'4", 135. Which I find fucking hilarious. And that's opening up the card. Here we go. And they step in. Shimmy with the jab doesn't reach for the body. Tracy with the jab and a right cross. Shimmy coming in and landing some shots. Tracy returns. Oh my god, they're actually just beating each other right now. Big left hand. Right cross from Shimmy. 1-2 from Tracy. Shimmy with the right hook misses. Right hand to the body from Tracy. Tracy with the 1-2 misses. Counters with the right hand. And Tracy wins that. Can I afford to grow a haircut if I win my next fight? Yes, you can. I will give you the $12 bonus. Tracy winning round 1. Tracy with a left and a right. Another big right. Another right for... Oh my god, dude. They're absolutely stinging each other with big shots, and that's all they're doing. Who's gonna fall? Right hand. Shimmy shoots. Shimmy has to shoot. Shimmy gets a takedown. Shimmy passes half guard. Gets mount. Armbar. And Lucas Tracy loses to Lex Luger's character, Lil Shimmy. Lil Shimmy with the win. 1-0. Really good round 1. Then just a takedown in the armbar. Great job. Why is Lucas Tracy an albino? Because he is an albino. Next up, we got Scott Too Hot Young from Birmingham, Alabama, taking on Stewart/Simmons. Let's see if our boy Scott Young can pull through. They touch gloves. Young with the 1-2. Young with the big right. Body kick from Young. This is the least big of our cards, by the way, which is interesting because this is already good. Left hand or right. Oh my god, dude. Young is just throwing everything, but he does get grabbed into a clinch. Simmons with a takedown. Young takes control of the grappling, puts him up against the cage. Wants a Muay Thai clinch up against the cage. Wants some knees and elbows and shit. He has it hooked. A big elbow from Scott Young. Another big elbow from Scott Young. He's tearing Simmons open. He's tearing Simmons open. Simmons got away, but great job manipulating Simmons into the Muay Thai clinch. Really nice job from Scott Young. Left jab and a right hook. Young's Muay Thai's nice. Big doubles up with the jab. Right head kick. And Simmons is on the ropes. Big right cross. Thumps into Simmons. But he doesn't go down. Simmons just eats the shot. Maybe Scott Young doesn't have good boxing power. Because he did flash him with the head kick, but he couldn't really do any damage. So that's not really good. Scott Young gassing now. Scott Young's gassing, and Simmons catches the kick, looking to put him down on the ground, and Young is gassing. No, but Young circles out of the way. Scott too hot. Another big right. Big cut opens up on the face of Simmons, and he did a nice high impact roundhouse. Switch kick to the ribs, leg kick, but Simmons catches it. Can't get him down. He's failed in every takedown attempt so far. Interesting. Anyone else wipe their ass without standing up? Okay. No, I don't. Big 1-2 and a right hook. And Scott Young, head kick, kills him. Demolition by Scott Young. Not the most flashy fight. You know, just kind of held him up against the cage sometimes. Elbows, knees. But he did get the job done, and he did get the knockdown, ultimately making Stewart/Simmons fall. Great job. But next up, with a bit of a tougher fight, the Krav Maga master, the Israeli 6-foot light heavyweight, coming off a third-round stoppage win of Alex Matlin. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Sam Kuck, the one and only Hole in Dan sock. I drink a lot of coffee, so I have to take really long craps. Lucas Tracy should have trained more and not focus on his trash cookbook. I did hear it was ass. Oh, chat, when I take loud shits, my neighbors can hear, and it's because the walls are paper. Sometimes I flush while doing it to mask the sound, but I'm gangster and I let it bang. Alright. Dan, yeah, it's some mad BS how YouTube works sometimes, and how certain great channels don't get the attention they deserve. Agree. They do flag us here. They do definitely flag us here, but that is definitely okay. I don't mind getting flagged. Richard, ever squat on your toilet while standing up? I hate when the water splashes my balls when the shit falls. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. I do hate that too. That is fucking disgusting. When you're taking maximum shits or splash down into the water. Sometimes, I don't want to talk about toiletries, but sometimes, like, if I know I'm about to poop, I'll start flushing while I know it's about to poop, so I don't have to deal with that issue. That's a good life hack. Try it out. Sam Kuck, will you win? Will you win, and will you be ready for the Israel card? Let's start. 6 foot versus 6'1", 0-1 versus 1-0. Let's see it. And they touch gloves. Kuck counters the left hand with the left jab. Little bit of striking from the Krav Maga practitioner. Eck throws. Kuck doesn't get hit. Eck with the big left. Takedown from Kuck. Get side control. What does Kuck want to do now? Arm triangle choke. Eck doesn't let it happen. Armbar. Switches up into an armbar. Eck is nothing on the ground, man. Absolute demolition. I mean, you just kind of breezed past him. That was a real bad give me fight. This guy was not a skilled opponent. You know, 25 submission defense. This guy is one of the easiest fights in NOFC, and Sam Kuck gets his second win, ready for the Israel card. And he calls out Dean Capers. Very interesting. Very interesting, he calls out Dean Capers. Dean Capers is 5-0. Dean Capers, 5-0 versus the 3-0 Sam Kuck. That's a tough fight. That is a tough fight. Holy shit, that's a tough fight. Is this guy like NCAA? Star wrestler in college? I don't know if it's a good idea to call that guy out, Sam Kuck, but the challenge was received. So who knows? That's a tough fight for Sam Kuck, but that's what's up next. Speaking of tough fights, we got Jake Northwest 425 Linden. So this guy, he destroyed Ali Pike, and he's making his way up in the middleweight division. The middleweight division is stacked. Brandon the Jock Nickel, he's 1-0. Going to be taking on Mr. Northwest. Very much a tough fight. This guy could wrestle his ass off. He could wrestle his ass off. But I feel like if you get in the clinch with Northwest, Northwest will probably like take you by the back of your head and maybe do some Muay Thai. So I'm favoring Northwest in this one. Let's see what happens. They touch gloves. Nickel does try to grapple, but there you go. Linden cuts him off. Cuts the wrestling off with a nice 1-2. And another nice 1-2. So he's finding, that 1-2 past the guard of Brendan Nickel. And it's not giving the jock any opportunity to grapple. Linden's corner is telling himself another 1-2. There we go. A jab. He switches up with the right hook now. Great Muay Thai from Jake Linden. Right straight from Northwest. There we go. Linden missing his combination. Nickel catches it. And Nickel going to try to take him down. And Linden gets put on the mat. Nickel smothers him on the ground. Wants side control. And Nickel gets side control. Oh no. He's pounding away. And he gets the mount. No, Linden gives up his back. Big shots from Nickel. I don't know how. I think you got to give that to Nickel. You got to give that to Nickel, in my opinion. That's not good. That's not good at all. That's not good. Nice right hand and a nice body kick from Northwest. Right hand to the body from Northwest. Left hand from North. He's gassing. 1-2 past the guard. Left and a leg kick. Okay, big right hand. I mean, he's butchering them now on the feet. These 1-2s and the Muay Thai is absolutely devastating. The leg kicks are nasty. The leg kicks are coming in clutch. And Linden is winning this round. Big right hand. Great job, dude. Great job from Northwest. 10-8. No question about it. No question about it. He 10-8'd his opponent in round 2, but that's a softer 10-8. But demolished him with the Muay Thai. You got to avoid the grappling, and you got to win round 3. I wouldn't be sure about a draw here. Nice right cross. Nice right hand from Linden. Another 1-2. The most basic combination works. But then Linden also going backwards and throwing those big roundhouse kicks to the body. That's good. That's real good too. But it's the 1-2. And he catches him with the 1-2. Finally, jab and a right cross. Nickel falls. Linden goes down. Big shots. And the fight is cemented. This is his fight. He won this. Armbar while he's hurt. Nickel doesn't let it happen, but that's it. Fires away. Northwest has to win this fight. Demolished him in round 2 and 3. 29-26, 29-26, and a 29-25. Don't agree with the 29-25, but 2-0, Jake Linden. That's magical. Let me catch up on the chat. Need that squatty potty game changer. Yes, you do. Scotty Tuhati put the bitch on Molly and she fuck everybody. Scotty Tuhati put the bitch on Molly, she fuck everybody. Chris, hey, yeah. Sometimes I shit from my balcony and aim it at my neighbor's balcony. Richard, do you honestly do that? Oh my fucking god, can I back out? Bro, I quit. Rogan's voice. Oh! Dude, why the fuck do you shit on your balcony? Why do you shit on your balcony? Why do you do that? Cargo shorts. Yes. Started a BCF fit save. Feel like I forgot what I'm doing. Yeah. Good, dude. I'm glad we could be inspirations in this chat. Are we ready for the next fight? I do believe we got Mr. Seagal coming up soon. Casket King Hugo Filo. Casket King Destruction. Casket King 5'8", 380. Nobody messes with the King. Left jab from Casket King. Left hook from Casket King. 1-2 from Filo. Come on, wrestle Casket. Left hook by Filo. Casket King, just fucking wrestle. Jesus Christ, Casket. Jesus Christ, Casket. Go to the ground. Go to the ground, big boy. What? Oh, there you go. Wrestles, Muay Thai clinch. You're just kind of beating him up. Really slow fight here. No, don't even try to take him down. 5'8". You don't do that. You don't do that. Casket King wrestling. Takedown from Casket. Very much a give me fight. 30-27 on my scorecard. Really not a... We've actually had some fights that are not too good today. Casket King did this last time too. Casket King doesn't have the best fights, I'm not gonna lie. 2-0 from Casket. He's just a smotherer. There you go. John Draper taking on Harvey Loeb. Draper's a New Jersey boy, so hopefully he gets the win here. Loeb pushes Draper back. Loeb doesn't get it. Knee strike by Draper. Takedown by Draper. Side control from Draper. Nice job. Mount by Draper. Draper. Another takedown. Rear naked. And that's a really great wrestling round for John Draper. I was joking. Okay, alright. Base to the phone. Alright. Kimura, and he gets it. On the Jay's deck, it's base, perhaps. And he calls out Log Drake. But here we go. From Columbus. From Ohio. New nickname alert, 5'11", stands. Even Steven Seagal. Wrestling, judo, a little bit of Muay Thai. Striking, yeah, he wants to put points into his striking when he does do the points. Got great striking on the ground, though, so you're more of like a ground and pounder right now. Taking on Double C Callum Coles. This guy is a very decent kickboxer. He has pretty good skills when he's kickboxing, so I would not take this guy really lightly. And if I'm you, I'm taking this one to the ground. I'm not messing with 71 boxing skill. As long as you don't let this play out on the feet and you shoot, you should be good, Steven Seagal. But let's see it. Your first fight, you won Fighter of the Stream. You did amazing. You beat Deacon Stalford, and you beat the shit out of Deacon Stalford. He wouldn't touch gloves, and you made him pay for it. Can you double up on getting another performance of the stream? Can you do that again, even Steven Seagal? Can you get another bonus? Can you absolutely dominate your opponent to the point where we have to give you something big? Seagal's looking to grapple, but he couldn't take the initiative. That's not good. Nice jab and a right hook for Coles. Oh, no. Steven backs up with a weak little left hand. He's just trying to find range. Jab and a body kick from Callum Coles. That's not good. That's not good. Coles coming forward. Roundhouse kick again. The guys think of Seagal getting tested with those big... Bro, you're getting your body punched up. You don't want that. You don't want that. Nice jab and a right hook from Coles. Seagal, you need to shoot. Left and a right from Coles. Head kick from Coles! Oh no! Oh no! Even Steven moves fast and he clinches in. He clinches in up against the cage. Manages it, and he just lays there. Yawn River round. Coles won that round. That's not good. Seagal, you need to shoot. He says, fuck that. I am not striking with this guy. He just got his stomach absolutely beat up with those big kicks. Got his head kicked too by Callum Coles. Somebody needs to avenge Seagal if he loses. But now he's like, you know what? Fuck it, man. I'm going to take initiative. If I lose, that's fine. I gotta grapple. Jabbing across on the inside. Jabbing a hook. Coles is gassing. And even Steven clinches. Tries to get the takedown. He gets it. And he's kind of so he's up on top of even Stevens of Callum Coles. He has him in referee's position. So he grinds Callum Coles down to the ground. Coles is on his hands and his knees. Even Steven Seagal on top. What is he doing? Flattens out Coles' back. Both hooks are in. Looking for the choke. And he gets it. And he gets it. And he taps him out. And he taps him out. Has a real bad round one. Real bad round one. But round three, after eating some shots on the inside coming in, Seagal pulls off the comeback. 2-0. Even Steven Seagal. There we go. When do I scrap the Kami? I don't know. When do I graffiti? I don't know. Hands and knees, kinky. Yes, very kinky. I thought I would benefit from training multiple disciplines. I should have did the profile better. No, you did win, Seagal. You got it. You got it. But next up is quadruple stab wounds. When do I fight? We're only doing 3 cards. You're gonna fight on the next stream, Mr. Tats. I don't know if you're medically... Oh, you are medically ready now. But you're gonna fight on the next stream. I think you're gonna fight Western Mass Climber on the next stream. We were promised that win 3,000 years ago. What do I gotta do to up my striking, fam? You got upgrade points. I think you got 3, so you could probably get your striking upgraded. I'll do it after the card. Carl K.O. Martin. Look, this guy got out-grappled. But Bobby Nizzo's not a grappler, dude. He's not a fucking grappler, dude. If he's gonna finish you, it's gonna be in the first round by knockout, dude. This guy knocks everybody out. Except for when he gets out-grappled. This guy's a boxer. It's gonna play it on the feet. I want to see this one. 3-1 versus 2-1. Carl Martin versus Bobby. Quadruple stab wounds Nizzo. Let's see it. And Nizzo looks bigger than Carl Martin. Let's do it. 5'9 versus 5'11. What's the reach looking like? 78-inch reach and 60. Oh my god. 10-inch reach advantage for Nizzo. Jab for Nizzo. Right cross to Martin. No! Bobby Nizzo's down. He's down. He's down. Martin looking to finish him. Big shots from Martin. But Nizzo sweeps him. He sweeps him. And he wrestles Martin up against the cage. Big uppercut from Nizzo. What the fuck? He gets flash dropped. And he scrambles back up to his feet. Nice job. Nice job, Bobby. Oh no, you can't get hit like that though. You can't get hit. Martin in the pocket. Big left and a right hook. Oh my god, Nizzo shook. But Bobby Nizzo, Martin is looking at him and he's saying, come on, man, you want to fight me?
Bob Nizzle says, come on, kid. You know I beat his ass, dude. You know I ain't gonna fucking lose to you, dude. Don't you disrespect quadruple fucking stab wounds, bro. And Martin comes forward, catches him with a big right. No, Nizzo. Big right again. What the fuck? No. 10-9 to Martin. Thank you for the $5.99. Even Steven Seagal, $4.99. Thank you so much, brother. We'll put that on your shit right now. You have 8 fucking points. You fucking legend. No reason to fucking donate. Thank you so much. You don't need to do that at all. Not even a little bit. Not even a little bit. You don't got to do that. I'll save points or whatever. I'm going to go to bed and put an air mattress next to Hogan's corner for his fight and up my striking. Or I'll save points, whatever you know. You got 8 points. You got 8 points. We will... Alright, well, I'll do it when you're, next time you're here, next stream. You rest up, Seagal. You did get the win, though. You got the win, which was sick. As long as you win, it don't really matter. But thank you so much for the fucking $4.99. Next stream, we'll spin the wheel for you. However you want to divvy up your points, we'll spin that wheel, Mr. Seagal. Nizzo never backs down, dude. Except he got fucking flashed, which is bad. Nizzo misses again. Nizzo steps in. Left jab from Martin. Right hook from Nizzo. Nice leg kick from Nizzo. Right hand from Martin. Nizzo with the left kick to the body. Left hook from Martin. Oh no, dude. This is the worst. Nizzo's gas and leg kick. Nice 2 jabs and a left hook. Martin comes in with the right hook. Nizzo comes in. Jab to the body. Dude, somebody needs to beat this guy. Right hand from Nizzo. Nizzo tries a takedown. Gets side control. But he's gassed as fuck. He's gassed as fuck, dude. He's super gassed. He's super gassed right now. Fuck me. Armbar from Nizzo. No. Kimura from Nizzo. Yes! Comeback for Bobby, but fuck, he got flashed. Am I on this stream? No, you're the main... I think we might main event. We're gonna put you in the main event. Well, I don't know. I'm 50... yeah, you're on this stream, Aaron Tats. Well, yeah. But I think I want to build up to Tats versus Western Mass Climber, the rematch. How was Bobby's character pick spot on? Dude, his character pick, I'll send you the picture. I made an AI of Bobby Nizzo fighting a Labubu. And that's where the picture comes from. Yo, Tats, bro. I will get you on the stream for sure. I thought that you were sleeping, so I didn't put you on. You know I would not fucking diss you like that. I just thought that you weren't fucking awake. But I did all the fight bookings already, so I didn't put you on. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, let's go. But that's no disrespect, man. No disrespect. Disrespect. Nick Street, Detroit. Oh, Nizzo never backs down. Dude, give me a bum. I'll give you a bum. Alright, bet. Need that Hogan win, fam. You do. American Cage Fighter. So this guy's with the team. 12-0 versus 9-0 in the co-main event. One of these guys is eventually waiting for the winner of the Battle of the North. Whether that's Shydom or whether that's Gaz Ninja. One of these guys is going to have a 3-0 opponent next. And let the fight begin. Nick Streets, Detroit. From Virginia Beach. Taking on Bill the Marine Brown. And they engage. Detroit throws. Roundhouse kick to the body. Nice body kick from Detroit. Takedown from Brown. And he gets the takedown early on. Big shot. Some good shots from Brown. Passes the guard. Half guard. Dominating on the ground. This guy's really good wrestling. Mount. Side control. Big hands from Brown. But he doesn't get the finish. Dominated him. Dominating Nick Detroit. Nice leg kick. Looks like the wrestling is just absolutely one-sided. Brown with the left jab, but you gotta go to the ground here. Suplex? He fucking suplexes him to the ground and takes his back. Oh my god. Brown with the armbar from bottom. Holy shit, this guy is good. My ego wouldn't handle if I lose. Amazing stuff, bro. Yes, sir. Yes, I will send you that later. Need that Hogan win, fam? Yeah, we do need the Hogan win. That'll be one of the later fights. Bill Brown is a tough one. Shydom Gaz, if you're here, that's a tough one. Wild Willie Bissett, Stiffy Little. Let's do it. Bissett, wrestling. Oh my god. What a boring fuck. Holy shit. Clinch wrestling. I don't think he's landed a single punch so far. Oh my god. Oh my god. There you go, Bissett. That was a horrible fight. Holy fuck. What a bad main event.
Round 1, cage control and small strikes. Round 2, cage control, small. 15 minutes of fucking cage control before he got finished in the 4th. We need a new bantamweight, man. We need a bantamweight because holy fuck, that was bad. The first ever NOFC bantamweight champion had one of the worst performances I think I've ever seen. That's the first very poor. Anyone have the link to this pay-per-view? Yes. That was bad. National Pride in Sports Tube. It should have been yeah, that was real bad. That was really bad. Bobby Nuzzo winning, thank God. Seagal winning, Draper winning. That's nice. The first show's over. No fucking performance for that motherfucker, dude. Absolutely not. Even Steven Seagal could get the... What do you get? $1 bonus, Seagal. You're welcome. Performance bonuses are $4. Nizzo performance bonus. Nizzo had fight of the night for sure. Lil Shummy, good job beating Tracy. Scott Young, KO of the night, only KO. Gotta give it to him. 29,000, we're still in debt, but that's fine. Chat, what song is this? Sandstorm? How does the Rude Sandstorm go? I'll try to get you guys fights. If you guys are down to fight on short notice, I got you. No, you guys definitely aren't going to be down to fight on this card. You guys won't take fights with a 2-week camp, unfortunately. And now we are upgrading Gaz's character and upgrading Scott McMichael's character. So here we go. Mr. Scott McMichael taking some defensive / skill-based striking upgrades. Scott McMichael, 1 point in his footwork, 82.6 footwork. That's wild. 82.6 footwork. His head movement, 61.4. And then punch technique, 81. Head kick technique, 66.6. 666. That's a bad sign, Shidem. Real bad sign. And then low kicks, 48.8. Not the most major upgrade possible, but pretty good. Now, Gaz, on the other hand, he's getting some pretty big upgrades here. Offensive BJJ with 8 points. I know it says 9, but it was 8. 8 points of offensive Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. That's going to be a motherfucker to deal with. Except his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is not very good. Creative submissions going up 8, so that is 42.6. But it may just be enough, because this is going to be a tough fight. What is it, 42.6? Arm lock submissions will be 43.6. These are actually pretty decent upgrades. Leg lock is going to be 19. Not going to get a leg lock, but these are some pretty... Like, you went from bad jiu-jitsu offense to, like, now you have a shot. Arm choke is going to be 23. Just straight up 23. Leg choke is going to be 40. Shidem, I would not be too confident so far. That's a tough one. Real tough one. With 30,000 in the fucking can, that's not good, boys. Do I get rid of Lucas Tracy? I'll keep Lucas Tracy for now. We got Gold Rush Part 2, but most of the people in here aren't here, so we'll kind of go quick through this card, if that's alright. I want to get to the Battle of Scotland and give that the proper time it deserves. Shutterhead shoots, scores, unloads, murders him. Shutterhead with a murking. This one, not even... Yeah, Devin Morunde, not even fucking real characters. Sound Famasili. Shinji on the feet, that's cool. Good job on the feet so far. Nice takedown. Samoan Slammer won. Ponzio wins. Armbar. JW Cunningham versus Zohan. Actually gotta watch, I gotta make sure Zohan wins this one. Yes, he did win this one. Israel card is primed. Johnny Lawrence. This is Matt Mesger's other character, I do believe. This one's interesting. This is Blondie. Now, this is the debut of one of this guy's characters. He has a whole fucking team coming up right now. Eric Paulson, a Taekwondo fighter, 1-to-1. Tough. Really good skills. Nasty on the feet. Nasty on the feet, I'm not gonna lie. Johnny Lawrence, 0-0, but he's a big favorite. It's karate versus Taekwondo. Let's see something crazy. And they touch gloves. They're going toe-to-toe. They're in their blade. That ain't you? Who the fuck is Eric? Who is that Blondie Johnny Lawrence? Well, it's somebody. What was your one? What was your? Oh, there you go. You armbars him. What was your? Oh, it was Coco Creeders. Coco Creeders was your other guy, not Johnny Lawrence. You had Coco Creeders, who is in the NOFC. No, we gotta get Coco Creeders. There we go. We'll pick him up. It was Coco Creeders. That's who it was. Coco the Inward Criminal. Creeders. We'll be debuting. I think we could do a Virginia card. We might do a Virginia card next time. That might be what we do. Odd Thrasher Travers taking on White Wolf Big Ink. Big Ink probably gonna trash this guy with the grappling. No, jab and a right cross. Nice job. Big Ink shoots, scores, pass the guard, half guard. Big right shots, big shots. Actually fights like a Beeb. Yeah, big shots. That's so fucking frustrating that he fights like a Beeb. That is oh my god, powerful right, and he fucking stiffs out. Oh my god, he stiffs him out cold. He fucking stiffs him out cold. 2-0 for fucking Big Ink. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. And he wants Stefan champion. Now we got our boy, Mr. Chris Gray. The Socialist Nate Marks. He's 2-0 all the way from South Bend, Indiana. This guy, he's looking for one thing and one thing only, and that is to be a dirty fucking commie. Now, Chris Gray, I do gotta be honest, man. This guy's wrestling stats are actually kind of stacked. He actually does have some pretty good wrestling. So I'm not gonna say I'd be worried. Big Ink KO Pereira in the second round. I think so too. Nice to see you in here, Claudio. What's up, Claudio? Now, Chris Gray. I'm not sure about this one. This one's a little tough. My guy. This one's a little tough. Because this guy has 77 grappling. You're good. But that's tough to deal with for your second ever fight. Let's see it. The Socialist versus the Crippler. What ideology wins? Gray with two left hands and a head kick. Nice. Jab and a right cross. Marks is cut open. They clinch, jockeying for position. Gray picks him up. Slams him down. Gets in his guard. Rampage. That's Rampage. Big shots from Gray. And the referee lets him back up. But the moment they're back up on the feet, Gray comes in with the right cross. And he knocks Marks down. And he fucking lands some big shots. And he knocks him out cold. The Crippler. The fucking Crippler. Stiffs him. The Crippler, Chris Gray, absolutely stiffs him. Absolutely stiffs him. When's my fight, bro? Your fight is on the Scotland card. We're getting to the end of the stream. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit impatient. I gotta correct my sleep schedule. Davey Darce needs to come in too. Who was the other guy? Kenny Bigums. Kenny Bigums. Your three fighters, and that should be it for guys that don't have a character. Unless we have Claudio in here too. We might not have to put Claudio in as well, but I think Claudio just wants to talk about MMA. But we will see. Nice job, Chris. This one, I'm gonna say Arturo Diaz. I don't care. Harvey Rippa knocks him out with a kick. Then let's see who will be our first ever welterweight champion. Phil Ball, Joshua Ziegler, stacked ass division underway. Ball with the left hand. Ziegler comes in, doesn't land that combination. Ziegler with the 1-2. Nice job. Roundhouse kick to the ribs. Ziegler just kind of whooping on him so far. Right cross from Ziegler. A little bit of like a technical kickboxing striking fight, which is nice. Ziegler getting the best of him in every exchange. And that's probably going to be, Oh, Ball with the takedown. Ziegler doesn't let it happen. If you're a Muay Thai fighter and you're shooting, you know that you got something wrong with you. But Ball is scoring in the Muay Thai clinch. Very technical kickboxing, high-level kickboxing, relatively tough fight for whoever is the first chat member to take these guys on. Not gonna lie. Left hook 1-2. No right head kick. Ziegler with the right hand. They're gassing. They're absolutely gassing right now. 170 is a stacked ass division, but the champ is not a guy with the gas tank. 48-47 Josh Ziegler. Good main event. Thank God. Hopefully we profit. And then, boys, it is time for Scotland. It is going to be time for Scotland. Increasing our popularity. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, and that's all I could ask for. 22,000 up. And, boys, it is time. I'm going to take a 1 minute break. I'll be back in 1 minute. And then it's time for the main event NOFC 10, the Battle of Scotland. I'm going to take a very short break, and I'm going to update the rankings first. First, I'm going to update the rankings, and then it will be time for NOFC 10. Finally, we will get that fight. I got Coco Creeders and David Darts. Yeah, David Darts, Coco Creeders, 2 more coming in. And you got Clint Brickhouse, the shit Brickhouse, but he ain't shit. He's fucking concrete as fuck. And Joshua Ziegler leaves our company immediately. We'd love to see that. That is fantastic. So we don't have a welterweight. We had a welterweight champion for all of 1 minute before he signed somewhere else. That is some bullshit. Middleweight champion Bill Brown, that's really good. Light heavyweight's got a champ. Heavyweight's got no champ. Super heavyweight got no champ. Why does heavyweight not have a champ? Jacob Barley, are you fucking serious? This shit is ridiculous, boys. Willie Bissett, women's open weight. Tanisha Davis. Alright, we'll figure this out later. Let's get to the Battle of Scotland. We're 10,000 in the can. Not that bad. Battle of Scotland. It is time. Take a 1 minute break. Get hyped. Take a piss. Take a drink. And we will be back and we will be ready. Here we go. We got Dave Howard coming up next. Who's Dave Howard? Where is he from? The Brutalizer. He's somebody's character, but we don't know who. But boys, we are 1 day away from the Battle of Scotland. It is about to happen right now. Here we go. Dave Howard gonna get a win. Yeah, knocks him out. 20 seconds. That is completely brutal. That might. I don't. Oh, and Liam Winchester, but I don't know whose character that is either. Another Scottish fighter, but this guy doesn't have a home. If a character doesn't have a home, they're up for bid. By the way, we'll do that later. Nice triangle joke. We'll explain that later. Just waiting on winning my war paint, boys. It is time. It is fucking time for the main event. NOFC 10 Battle of Scotland, and Davy Darts has signed. Nice. We got Davy Darts on our fucking roster. What is this? Watch when this character is about to fight. No. Apply to all. Here we go. I am so hyped. We're 16,000 in debt. We're not doing great. We made less. We're making less money, but we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna have to do a lot of shows next time. Update these rankings. Cassie King's looking great. Number 15. Heavyweight looking great. Got Sepstein fighting today. Maiski, when are you coming back, bud? Fuck, dude. He's hurt. He's just hurt. Olivier Fitterer is going to be fighting for the heavyweight title We're going to do a crazy tournament. One night heavyweight tournament. The real heavyweight tournament. Kosteki's right there. He's got a tough fight. Kosteki has a tough fight. Light heavyweight rankings. What are we looking like? Sam Cook, Bobby Nizzo, right outside of the top 15. Dean Capers, Sam Cook. That's going to be a tough one for Sam Cook. But then we have Scott McMichael, Gaz Ninja. 17 versus 23 for the number 1 contendership. Should that be? I don't know. I don't know if this should be a number 1 contendership fight. Because holy shit, Bill Brown's really good. And you might want to find a gym. You might want some more experience before you get into like the killer's row. The middleweight division has 2 fighters in the top 10 that aren't undefeated. That's nasty. I'd be a little bit afraid to do that. I'd be a little bit afraid to hop in there. Welterweight, we don't got a chance. This division's a disaster at the top. I'm not gonna lie, boys. Lightweight, that's a really good division. Lightweight's fucking stacked. Lightweight's amazing. Featherweight's looking very good as well. And bantamweight, we just need more bodies, but it's going well as well. But now we have the Battle of Scotland opening up with Joshua Goldberg, George Gonzalez. Got some super heavyweights fighting. Thank you for the $2, Lauren I. Thank you so much for the $2, Lauren I. Appreciate that. And we will here. Do you wanna participate in the game? We'll figure that out later. I'll add you next time. I will add your character next time. I got a couple to add so far. Thank you so much for the $2. We got light heavyweights. We got Magnus Galactus, Danny DeVito, and we got the super heavyweight tournament. And then in the main event, Gaz Ninja, Scott McMichael will be absolutely fucking fire. Thank you guys for the donations. Did we get a lot of donations this stream? Let me check. I mean, you know, last stream we got a shit ton, but let me look real quick. 16 people in here, 17 people in here. Nice. Bit of fan fun. I hope I didn't miss anything. Steven Seagal, Lauren, thank you both for the donation. Thank you guys so much. Now, hold up. Wait, let me get back into here. Crack my neck. And get ready for the last one of today. NOFC 10. Boys, it is time for the Battle of Scotland. Colin McCarthy, Joshua Goldberg, starting up the fight. We want to get the Israel card going. Let's fucking get this. Colin Too Sweet McCarthy, Joshua Goldberg, opening up the Scotland card. Shydom and Gaz Ninja fighting for everything right now in the main event. Let's fucking go. Kosteki's here too. This is a tough one. I need Goldberg to go to the ground right now. I need him to go to the ground. Goldberg steps in, lets McCarthy catch him with a quick left. Right hand. 1-2 for Goldberg. Goldberg comes up with a jab and a right hook. Goldberg with the jab and a hook to the body. Goldberg doing really well. Nice job from Goldberg in round 1. Goldberg with a 1-2. I mean, Goldberg doing well so far, honestly. Goldberg doing really well so far. 1-2 from Goldberg. Left cross from Goldberg. This is a kickboxing fight, which is probably not going to be good for... I mean, I guess Goldberg won so far, so... The Israel card is looking better. It's looking pretty grand. It's looking pretty grand, and it's looking pretty good. Nice job, Joshua Goldberg. Deacon 8-Ball Stafford. 6-9, George Griffey Gruber Gonzalez is Ugaki Knights fighter. And I feel like Gonzalez is going to absolutely starch him. Nice 1-2 from Gonzalez. Left and a right hand. Stafford hurt! Stafford actually clinches Gonzalez. Actually out-grapples him. That's not good. Gonzalez won, but... shit, that wrestling's a problem. Leg lock! Okay. And then he heel hooks him. He gets out-grappled by a 6-9 fighter, and then he heel hooks him. I'm not sure about that one. Now to start off the super heavyweight tournament, we got Lenny the Hook Demaria taking on Marmaduke Chuffy Chuffnil. 6-5 for Demaria. Marmaduke Chuffnil 4-0. 6'5" versus 5'11". We want Mr. fucking Jersey to win this one, boys. We need a super heavyweight from the greatest fucking state on planet Earth. Left and a right cross. 1-2. Right cross again. Chuffnil hurt. Chuffnil shoots! And he gets hurt! And he's hurt! Up against the cage. He gets slammed down. Big shots from Chuffnil. Damn! And he almost gets finished. That's not good. That's not good. Chuffnil shoots. That's probably going to be the end of him. Yeah, he knocked him out cold with the ground and pound. Great job, Marmaduke Chuffnil. Great job. Now we have Germany Brett Teller. No correlation, Jeffrey Sepstein. Sorry if I'm rushing through. I just want to get to the main event. But, yes, we do got Mr. No Correlation fighting today. Up against a super heavyweight. 266, 275. Let's see it. Right hand by Teller. Sepstein shoots. Half guard. Big shot from half guard. Wants to get a better position. Side control. Kimura gets it very easy. Great job. Wants Bronson Burl. Sherman Tank taking on Eric the Tugboat Hughes. Left hand from Tank. Hughes with a big right! And he fucking drops him! 4-4! Oh my god. Jersey's in the fucking main event. We got the boy from fucking Trenton, Joshua Slizak fucking adjacent. But now we got Mr. fucking Huxtable taking on Joseph the Mower Hogan. Let me get the mower in here. Wait, is Sniff back? I mean, is Andrew back? I don't think so. I don't think Andrew's back. But it is time. It is fucking time. It is time for the mower. It is time for the fucking mower. Will he get another performance bonus? Will he get another win? Will he finally fucking just propel himself into the top 15 with a win over Riley Huxtable? I gave him the tougher fight. Riley Huxtable's 5-2 from Jacksonville, Florida. I don't have tats on the card, but this is a good one. This is the fucking mower. And the mower fucking mows. He's been mowing down everybody so far. He's been doing super, super well. Super, super well. 2 first-round finishes. The craziest combination I've ever seen in this game in the last fight. Riley Huxtable is not a joke. This isn't an easy fight. This guy is a 5-2 fighter. He has 7 fights, and he's going to wrestle Joe Hogan. And he's going to try to take him down, and he's going to try to sub him. Joe Hogan closed the betting lines as a favorite, but he's never fought anybody close with the experience of Riley Huxtable. 5-2. This is the toughest one of the mower's career. Let's do this one right now. Here we go. And they ring the bell. Exchange of blows. Hogan comes forward. Hogan in the pocket. Right hook for Hogan. Hogan exchanging again. Huxtable with a counter jab. Hogan feints. Trying to get that head kick off, but Huxtable too smart. Too smart right now. He's too smart for it right now. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships. Matt Mesger, dude. You don't need to fucking do that. And thank you so much for the 5 gifted memberships. Congratulations to Johnny Smith, John Kwok, The Clipper, D-Mac, Pick'em MMA. I don't even know who those people are. Thank you so fucking much. You don't need to do that. 35 points from Matt Mesger. As I am rushing a little bit. But thank you, and I'm sorry that I'm rushing. You don't gotta fucking do that. You've supported the channel for a fucking lifetime. I appreciate that so fucking much. 5 members for a vicious fucking knockout. Let's go. Let's go Joe Hogan. Let's go Joe Hogan. Left jab from Huxtable. Right hand from Hogan. Right cross from Hogan. Huxtable hurt. Will it be another one in the first round? Another one in the first round for the mower. Unseen. 3 first-round finishes. Can the mower do it? And a big right hand. Huxtable falls. Hogan with the ground and pound. Huxtable getting pasted. And he takes the beating, and that's it. 3 first-round knockouts in a fucking row. There has not been a single mower fight. And he's been on every single stream. He's fought on every stream. This is his 3rd fight this year. And all of them have ended in fucking first-round knockout. Great job, Joseph the Mower Hogan. Fucking mowed him. The minister fucking did it. There's Tats. He beat a Florida boy. Aaron Tats, Western Mass Climber. Next stream, it's happening. It is happening. Western Mass Climber, Aaron Tats. I want that fight on the next stream. I'm confirming that booking is happening right now. Aaron Tats, Western Aaron Tats, Western Mass Climber is happening. Fighting. I already booked you on on the next one. But the mower does it again. Who does he call out? He thanks all of his sponsors. He thanks all of his fans. He doesn't call anybody out, but damn. Do they have Tim Hortons in the States? Yes. When do I fight? You didn't want to take a short notice fight, so I couldn't get you on. But you'll fight tomorrow. Mr. Aaron Tats. Joseph Mower and Seagal. Yeah, Seagal fought. Hogan fought. No Sniff, no Paradox, no Tats. But all of you guys will be on next time. But next up we got Magnus, Maximus, Galactus. What are the odds? I'll check after. Magnus Maximus Galactus taking on the trash man, Danny DeVito. 1-0 versus 1-0. I want to get Danny DeVito the fuck off of this shit. I don't want him here. I don't want him here at all. Magnus Maximus Galactus, that guy is somebody who I do like, and I just don't want to see Danny DeVito as a character in this fucking game. Galactus with the right cross. Nice jab by Galactus. Comes forward. DeVito with the counter jab. 1-2. Jab from Danny DeVito. Combination from Galactus. Galactus with the left and a right. Counter jab. I feel like he's about to get knocked out. Right cross from Galactus. Galactus is doing really well. Right hook from Galactus. What's the stamina between these two? That's kind of what I'm worried about. Rib crunching body kick. DeVito, he's down to the floor from a body kick. Galactus pounds away. Oh my god. Great job from Galactus. Destroying Danny DeVito. Right hook from Galactus. Another great counter striking from Galactus. 1-2 from Galactus. Great job from Danny DeVito. Galactus absolutely smushing him up. Don't disrespect Mini D. I don't want to play with fucking Danny DeVito, bro. Do you agree that Chick-fil-A is overrated? No. I think their pretzel sandwich is good as fuck. Overall, are they overrated? Probably, but their pretzel sandwich was nasty. That shit was good. DeVito shoots? Fuck. Side control? No. DeVito Kimura, please don't fucking finish Galactus after he won 2 rounds. Yeah, he just lays on top of him. That's fine. Galactus, 29-28, 29-20, 28-26. Crazy fucking scorecards. But Maximus Galactus, with a round 1 and round 2 domination, beats Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito will send him elsewhere. He wants Brandon Bermani. I don't even know who that is. But next up, it's Richard Kostecki in a tough one. Because this guy has 60... This is his 60th fight. One of the first generations of MMA fighters. This is like a Don Fry, like a Dan Severn type of old school fighter. And this is going to be a really tough one for our boy Richard MMA. He's Tiger Richard Kostecki, 6'2", and he's done really well so far. Soren Jellyman, Bernard Alfredson, he was beating ranked guys. He's really highly ranked. He's the highest member ranking of chat right now. But this is a tough one. 60 fucking fights. That's going to be a really tough one for the Polish Tiger, Richard Kostecki, to overcome. Let's see if he could do it. Round 1 begins. Analysis comes forward. Defensive jab from Kostecki. And they're even on the feet to open up. Neither of them really want to come forward. Analysis with the jab. Nice right hook for Kostecki. Analysis with a punch. Kostecki shoots. Side control for Kostecki. Kimura! And he fucking destroys him. Destroys him even though he has 60 fights. Richard Kostecki, I'm confirming this right now. And all of his fights have been rated great. Great finishes. Right now, Richard Kostecki's next fight will be a number 1 contendership for the heavyweight title. Richard Kostecki's next fight will be a number 1 contendership fight for the heavyweight title. Because he has absolutely destroyed some really high level competition. Actually, I'm fairly sure we got to give him a title eliminator. Nate McReary, he just called out the fucking toughest heavyweight in the entire game. That's a tough one. That's a really tough one. Frank gonna need some better analysis. He really is. Let's go. Let's fucking go. I gotta try that pretzel sandwich. Is it chicken or beef? You know what it is. But you know what it is right now? It's the co-main event, which is the heavyweight title. And then it's time. I bet Chrissy J getting busy right now. She's usually up in here. Yeah, I agree. 6'5" for the tugboat. 5'11" for Marmaduke Chuffnell. And I'm changing Eric Tugboat's name to Joshua Slizak. Chuffed him with a takedown, and he fucking destroys him. Okay, alright. Well, Marmaduke Chuffy Chuffnil from Lynn Lake, Manitoba, Canada, demolishes Eric Hughes. Eric Hughes is not turned into Joshua Slizak. He's going to get a shot at the Super Heavyweight Championship. This wasn't really the Gold Rush, but we do have something real special coming up next. And that is Gaz Ninja, Scott McMichael. It is the Battle of Scotland. It is time for the main event of the evening. Both of these competitors weighed in at 185 pounds, and this is a potential title eliminator in a 5-round bout. In the blue corner, weighing in at 185 pounds from Glasgow, Scotland. He is 5'10" with a record of 2-0. Gaz, the Terminator, Ninja. And in the other corner, representing Scotland at 6 foot, he is the King of the North, also an undefeated record of 2-0, Scott McMichael. And it is time for the main event. The first ever real big fight in NOFC. The first ever one between chat members. The first ever real rivalry. You see the chest hair of Gaz Ninja, the ginger chest hair is crazy. But you know what's crazier? His 2 finishes. His nasty ass finishes. Scott McMichael, he did something so nasty. He won in 38 seconds. He got a performance of the stream bonus. And they both used upgrade. Yes, he is holding Fanta in his hands. Yes, well, no, it's Earn Brew. And don't you forget it. That is Scottish cream soda Earn Brew. Both of these guys have all finishes. 2 finishes each. Two fights each. But the rivalry started from day one. Scott McMichael is a big underdog at plus 390. Gaz Ninja the favorite at minus 490. But one of these guys is going to be no longer representing Scotland. One of these guys is going to be representing England. And the other one is going to be adorned with Scottish face paint and potentially get a title shot. It is Gaz the Terminator Ninja. It is the King of the North, Scott McMichael. It is NOFC 10, the Battle for Scotland main event. Last words from the competitors. Gaz Ninja says, "Hope you got a doctor at ringside too." Shidem says, "Run the walkout songs." Let's put, you want what walkout songs? I don't see any walkout songs. But here we go. We'll do walkout songs next time. It is time. It's absolutely time. For the main event. Everyone should watch the Chris Chan Phantom. No, you should not. Popeye's popping up. Popeye's is good. I like fried chicken. I do not see the walkout song, but we'll do this next time. You're walking on an underdog. Gaz Ninja the favorite. Here we go. Round 1. Warren Monroe the referee. The first event outside of the USA in Scotland. And Ninja significantly weighs more. What is the in-cage weight? Gaz is 200 pounds. Scott McMichael, 190. Gaz has 10 pounds on him in cage. Both get a fucking ovation. Both get a fucking ovation from the fucking crowd. I mean, the crowd is tearing it up right now. I mean, these are 2 hometown fighters, but round 1 begins. All finishes. Will that keep happening? Ninja's looking to grapple. 3-punch combination from McMichael. None of them land. First punches of the fight are thrown by McMichael, and it was a blitz, and Ninja avoids them all. Ninja clinches. He wants to grapple. He wants to use some of that Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He just got massive points. Massive points with his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. 8-point upgrade in all of his offensive BJJ, and he wants to take him down to the ground and test it. And he gets it right into half guard. Ninja in half guard. Scramble. Ninja gets side control. The Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Will it be on display? Ninja just smothering him so far on the ground. McMichael can't get back up. That's a telling round 1. That is a telling round 1. A really telling round 1. As Gaz Ninja lays on top of Scott McMichael using his wrestling. Not a lot got done, especially when you're a kickboxer. But shooting for Gaz, it worked. It worked. The guy does not have crazy grappling like skill, but it just worked. It just worked. You know? King of the North, Scott McMichael. He has good grappling defense. No, he does not. Okay. So there's a hole in his grappling game, and that's what he wants to take advantage of. Will he be able to do that for 5 rounds? Defensive jab hits from Ninja. Will Scott McMichael be able to land something? McMichael with another 1-2. Another blitz, but Ninja avoids it. McMichael throws again, Ninja avoids it. Ninja wants to come in, but then McMichael with the low kick. Ninja with the takedown, half guard. 2 attempts of the... Oh my god. The fucking BJJ might have actually let Gaz Ninja win this fight. Scramble. McMichael gets caught in the scramble, side control. Kimura for Gaz Ninja! But McMichael defends it. Just barely. They're fighting in guard right now. Ninja punches down to McMichael. This didn't play out on the feet like we thought. Ninja tries again for that Kimura. He's absolutely bullying him, son. Don't let him bully you, son. Another Kimura. Is that it for Scott McMichael? He wrenches it back, but McMichael blocks it again. Ninja pounding away clean. McMichael laid on the ground again. Gaz Ninja smartly taking him down to the ground. Scott McMichael, what does he got left? Throws some punches in a fast leg kick, and Ninja blocks them all. And he even catches the kick. Oh my god, and he shoots. And he gets it, and the bigger man wants to get past half guard. And he gets side control. Oh no. And he just lays on top of him. And McMichael's gassed out. He's gassed out, and he's done. And he's going to get caught with this armbar here. No, he stops it. Third submission stopped. Every time there's a submission attempt, the chances that you defend it go down by half. So defending that armbar is really nasty work from Scott McMichael. That's crazy. Absolutely crazy. Another one, though, another one happening, that would probably be the end. A Kimura, and that is going to be a wrap for Scott McMichael as he wrenches it back. No, he fights it off again. He fights off the Kimura again. Are you fucking kidding me? Nice job. McMichael running out of rounds, but he's not getting finished. Oh no. Combination ends with the leg kick. And Ninja fucking shoots again. Dirty boxing from Ninja. Ninja just grapples fucking him here. Uppercut from Ninja. Right hook from Ninja. Ninja up against the cage. And finally, Warren Monroe making them fight on the feet. But McMichael's gassed from having a bigger guy just out-grapple him all of this time. Ninja just, oh my god, Ninja's cocky. He's probably looking at him. He's grinning broadly in his motion. He said, "What happened, Scott McMichael? I fight like a Scotsman. You're about to be an Englishman." And that's what he told Scott McMichael. Will McMichael comes forward with the right hand. Nice job. Ninja shoots immediately, half guard. And that's Ninja. Ninja has fight IQ, man. He's taken, it's like Chimaev in here. It's Chimaev DDP all over again. It is literally Chimaev DDP all over again, and McMichael needs a finish in the last round. As he sits on a stool, McMichael starts getting psyched up. The King of the North, Scott McMichael, knows that it's now or never. In Gaz Ninja's corner, they're breaking out the fucking blue and white panties. They're breaking out the paint already. They're so fucking happy. They just saw wrestling domination, game plan excellence, exactly how I thought it would be. 4-0 Gaz Ninja, but McMichael's psyched for a finish right now. And Ninja shoots. And he shoots so hard, McMichael sweeps off of his feet, lands on his back, up against the cage. Ninja pounds away. And Ninja just beating him up on the ground here. Jesus Christ. Another real dominant fight so far. Ninja initiating another sweep. Can't get them out. But McMichael's punching him from bottom. But Ninja's just trapping him there. Warren brings him up. He brings him back up for the last part. He brings him back up for the last part of the fight. No, don't ban Lashonda, man. Everybody's welcome here. Everybody's welcome. Yeah, you can keep Lashonda, man. It's like fighting Chimaev. It is like fighting Chimaev. I haven't read the chat, but with 1 minute left, can Scott McMichael get a knockout? He's tired, but he has a lot to fight for here. You got 1 minute. 1 minute left. Scott McMichael comes forward. 1-2. Right cross. from Gaz. McMichael, 2 lefts, and he throws a fight-ending right. But he misses, and it's too little too late. And it all goes to decision. Thanks to the G. Yeah, what's up, D-Mac? I've never even seen you in here before. What's up, D-Mac? Nice to see you in here. And it is 50-45 for Gaz Ninja. Average fight. For the battle for Scotland's won. Not in a war on the feet, but a pillowing, 1 takedown around, dominant Hazmat Chimaev-esque fight on the ground. And Gaz Ninja is one to fucking watch. Because Scott McMichael even submitted. He even submitted. What's up, Raja Mode? Hello. Scott McMichael even submitted his first opponent. He looked amazing on the ground. But Gaz Ninja grapple left him. He couldn't land any subs. Scott McMichael fought his heart out. But Gaz Ninja, I'm going to give... And you call out Cam Hassel. But I feel like you want to fight more for the title. Gaz, I'm going to give you the ultimate power right now. Gaz, you won. You won the fight. You won the fight. So, the microphone's yours. The paint is yours. And so is the mercy. Are you going to make Scott McMichael change his location from Scotland to now having to represent London for the rest of his career? Or will you take mercy on the man? What do you say in your post-fight interview, Gaz Ninja? What do you think? Shidem says, hard loss to take. I'll be back stronger. Respect to my opponent who came in here with an excellent game plan. Lots of respect from Scott McMichael. Will Gaz Ninja bestow upon him the name of the country that is the most disliked by the red-headed warriors of Scotland? I'm going to go to sleep, no chill. See you. Yes, I will not forget about Gramda. I cannot wait for Gramda. I'll definitely be out like a light tonight. I'm so tired, dude. I cannot wait for Gramda, though. I'm so excited. I can't do it, bro. Bet. I like to see that. I wanted to see that. I wanted to see that. That's fantastic. Gaz does not want that. That's the beautiful respect between the Scotsmen after all the shit talk. Gaz Ninja out-grappled McMichael, but he doesn't. He respects McMichael enough to say, "Hey, I want Scotland represented. We're both Scots, and I don't want you repping London's, flag." Amazing. And we lost 13K. Jesus Christ. Only America shows from now on. Lots of respect in cage after the fight. Lashana's favorite animal is ape because they got things in common. Okay, Jesus Christ. But an ape is smarter somehow. That is insane. We're going to get to updating the rankings, and then we're going to have to make some fighters, and then we'll hop off. We'll make the fighters fast. Update the rankings. Super heavyweight, Marmaduke Chuffnell destroyed all of the super heavyweight team, murdered all of the New Jersey boys. God's an enemy. Cassie King, I'm relying on you. Justin Kennedy too. I'm relying on you guys. Heavyweight, Richard Kostecki, top 7. Called out Nate McCreary. If he could beat Nate McCreary, dude, that'll be pretty fucking astounding. 'Cause that's a tough one. Real tough one. Light heavyweight, Magnus is up. Magnus is doing awesome now. Middleweight, Clint Brickhouse. Gaz Ninja only moves up to number 21. I don't know, man. Gaz Ninja, that's a big, it's a big ask. I mean, we'll see. We'll ask you next stream. We'll let you think about it. But Clint Brickhouse is there too. Cam Hassel's there too. McMichael, losing some momentum there. Clint Brickhouse probably going to get you got to give him a bit of a step up in competition. I think you got to give Clint Brickhouse a step up. I think we're going to give him Eric Dartmouth next stream. Welterweight rankings, Joe Hogan fucking makes a statement into the top 15. Absolutely makes a statement into the top 15. Damn, that's good. Lightweight, nothing happening. Featherweight, Joshua Goldberg ready for the Israel card. And bantamweight, nothing happening. What a good night of fights. We're 29,000 in debt. Very similar position to how we were before. But we're going to have to just run more shows. Keep our shit going. And Gaz Ninja, Very likely going to get another main event. Incredible night of fights, boys. Very good stuff. We will be back next time for NOFC. But before we go, we're going to be creating the next generation of NOFC fighters. We saw Scott Young debut. Gonna see Coco Creed's debut. We're gonna see a lot. I guess the story for next stream is, one, you're gonna see LaShonda try to come back. You're gonna see LaShonda try to get her chance back at getting another title shot. You're gonna see some champions crowned because we lost some of our champs. We're gonna see some new champions crowned. We're gonna see Aaron Tatt's Western Mass Climber. We're gonna see the Israel card. And another story is we're gonna see the start of Matt Mesger's Super Camp debut in all the divisions. That's what next stream is going to be, and that's going to be something to look forward to. I do believe we have Kenny Bigums coming in on here too. Let's make some fighters, boys. 1 second. Let me get onto Google Forms. Here we go. We'll get to responses. 89 responses. So I do believe that Mr. Kenny Bigums left one. Let's see it. We got no. Oh, I hope the stream. I hope we didn't catch that. Hope we didn't catch that. Kenny Diggums is here. We'll call him the Digger. The Big Digger. Kenny Bigums. Fuck me. I cannot believe I got caught. Becomes active in, 2000? Born 1982. Picture. I mean, I know what he looks like now, so I'll try to give him, like, an accurate picture. I do know what he looks like, so I'm going to try to give him a picture that kind of does look like him. I mean, that would look like him if he wasn't not, like, 40. I mean, if he was, like, 40. There we go. There's Kenny Bigums. I like that. I like that more. Where is he from? He's from Cracktown. I like that. He's from Cracktown, otherwise known as Kensington, Pennsylvania. Got a lot of boys from Kensington, Pennsylvania. He's Hispanic, super heavyweight, absolutely. I'll put him at a super heavyweight. 266 be his walking weight. Might let him go down to 205, might not. Minimum weight will be 205. Walking weight, like, 240, max weight 290 to 300. But you know, he's from Cracktown, Pennsylvania. Hispanic American, Mr. Kenny Bigums. Muay Thai and wrestling for Mr. Kenny. Hopefully you guys didn't see that on the stream. My baby daddy would beat all y'all asses in real life, not just a game. Can you check out David Harras? Yes, I will. Kensington is the shit. We got, yo, man, yeah, it definitely is the shit. And his height, 4'11", Muay Thai wrestling. We'll give him Muay Thai, and we will give him wrestling. Hold up. Muay Thai. Email Malison, you should make your character too. Having Malison in here would be cool. Template, I'll send you the form if you want it, Mr. Malison. Good wrestling, good Muay Thai. We got, what, like 75 characters now? 74, gonna be 75. He has pretty fucked up stats, I'm not gonna lie. 100 dedication, 100 weight cutting. Everybody has that. Not a good chin. Standing up, really good boxing. Holy shit, crazy good stats. Crazy good offensive stats right there. Ground game, great sub defense. This guy's actually really good. He's got he actually got fucking stacked, huh? 99 takedowns. Okay, so Kenny Bigums is just the best character, I guess. We could just give him that. Shada Shoster. Xanar Bogart, I believe that was it Xanar Bogart and Shada Shoster. Are these your two characters? I do believe they are, because then it's Black Guy who shot Hogan. These are your two characters, I do believe. Walking home from work? Alright, brother. Show the odds for my fight. I haven't booked it yet. Oh, hell no. I'll show it next stream. Hell no, my baby mama ain't gonna play with you no more. You feel? She snatched that nappy ass weave off your gross egg head. That is insane. Walking home from work? Be careful, Mr. Emo Malison. But now it is time for Matt Mesger's camp to kind of like Xanar Bogart. He's kind of really taking over here. The Chiseled Grizzled Xanar Bogart. That is ridiculously a awesome name for a fucking fighter. The Chiseled and the Grizzled. Texas, motherfucking Texas. This is your character, right? Yup. Alright, good. I always got a big ass knife on me. Good. I'm glad, email. Good. You should. Definitely fucking should. White, 5'10", welterweight Muay. Oh shit! You're making your way into the division of Joe Hogan and JVD and all them. Muay Thai BJJ. Damn, having a fucking welterweight fighter is gonna be nasty. Best weight 170. Welterweight is stacked, dude. I feel like people are gonna have this. I feel like eventually, Matt Mesger, people are gonna like team up to like stop getting so your camp doesn't just take over. I feel like people are eventually gonna have to take over on your camp because Coco Creeders and Clint Brickhouse, when they rolled, they got really fucking good stats. They got super good stats when they rolled. So I'd be surprised if they didn't end up, you know, kind of in that like title picture. There's not many I think could defeat them so far. The Chiseled and the oh my god, holy fuck, that is the best picture I've ever seen. That is the most Texas looking fucking white Hispanic dude I've ever seen in my fucking life. That is the most Texas human being I've ever seen. Jesus Christ, yeah, that is fucking perfect for being the Chiseled and the Grizzled. That is awesome. We're gonna give him, what is it? Good BJJ and good Muay Thai. Yeah, that worked out so far, but let's see if it works out for Xanar Bogart. First off, dedication, weight cutting will bring those all up to 100. Chin strength, 88. Got a solid ass chin, solid ass conditioning. That's really good. Good gas tank and a good chin is going to be really helpful for a fighter that's really early on. His footwork is bad, but his striking is really good. Medium takedown defense, not crazy takedown defense. But if he has good BJJ, it'll be fine. And the striking is pretty good. Striking's pretty good. Takedown defense not good, but if his BJJ is good, it'll be alright. Oh my fucking god, dude. You made Ryan Hall. You made Ryan Hall with Muay Thai. Holy shit. He looks like Marcin Najm. Yeah, he kind of does. Sup, Mila? Hello, Mila. How are you doing today? Charlie Kirk ain't finna be y'all's MLK? Yes, he will. Dude, 96 leg locks is one of the highest stats, and 98 ground escape. Oh, nah, he's got some nasty ass. This guy's pretty nasty. Pretty nasty. Great control on the ground, too. I feel like having 96 leg locks is going to be fucking insane here. Wrestling really good, too. And his actual Muay Thai really good, too. There you go. Another big W from Matt Mesger. Another nasty one. Will he go 4 for 4 with Shada Shoster? I cannot believe that this is a white fighter. He's 5'12", 5'12", from Scotts Mountain, Oklahoma. I don't know. I don't know what the dude. I'm not doing anything special to your fucking like the actual creation of the characters. You're having fucking absurd luck because that guy probably not gonna lose a fight. Probably not gonna lose a fight. Those are insane fucking stats. And he had a good ass chin too. And all of your characters have been like that so far. It's the Matt Mesger effect, ladies and gentlemen, because he's been absolutely getting mad fucking good ass draws with his characters. 5'12", 6 foot. What is his he's a bantamweight boxing BJJ 135er finally. My team trains hard as fuck. Absolutely. I feel like you and Joe Hogan are going to fight one day. I feel like that guy is going to tear apart welterweight until he fights Joe Hogan. But there's also JVD. I'm good, not that I've seen. How are you, Matt? Did you get the shooter? Oh, yeah, I don't think so. Gonna have to come up with some gym name. Yeah, I believe so, too. Eventually, yeah, like a team name. A team name will be cool. What are we doing now? This is, can I have a gym? You have to, yeah, like, but later in the game you could have a gym. You have to get to a certain, like, there's reputation stats that I can't, like, directly edit. I can't directly just make you found a gym. Because, well, you could have a gym, but you can't found your own until Actually, yeah, you can. You can, like, found your own gym. But, like, in the game, like, where you're currently training at also increases your stats. But you can, like, found a gym. We'll do that. We'll do that, next stream. I'll make the Discord, but I'm not gonna, like, link it on here. I'll just send it. I'll put it in the no-chill chat, and I'll work on it later. This guy, 135. Best weight, 135. Finally, we got some bantamweights. Big Ink is tearing up bantamweight so far. Big Ink is absolutely tearing bantamweight up. I'm not gonna lie, dude. And Big Ink doesn't come in. Big Ink has been a lot less active in the streams since school has started back up. Just saying. Just saying. What is a good pick? Like a little guy. We need a little crack. I want a little crackhead. I'm not gonna lie. I want Shot of Shots to be like a little cracked out dude. Now, who's a little? Ooh, that guy's cracked out. That guy's cracked out, but he's not cracked out enough. I want somebody who look. There you go. Oh, that's good, but I don't know. I want someone real cracked out. That looks like Moss from MMA Holes. Ooh, that's not. There you go. Fucking. But I don't feel like this guy's bald. Oh, that would have been perfect for Kenny Bigums. I'm changing Kenny Bigums' picture to that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Holy shit. That is the best fucking... That's some Raiden Kovacs shit. You guys know Raiden Kovacs? Hold up. Raiden Kovacs. Look at this. Look at this right here. This is one of the best fucking haircuts I've ever seen in mixed martial arts. And he's actually a good fighter, too. Raiden Kovacs is actually good. Raiden Amadeus Kovacs Keller. Alright? And this guy, he's a fun-ass fighter. Super fun-ass fighter. 82-inch reach, 6'6". That is some Kovacs-ass hair right there. That is awesome. That's awesome as fuck. Paradox the Cuck? What's wrong with Paradox? What happened to Paradox the Chat? What did he do? What he do? What he do? Chris... Nice. Shot of shots during the bantamweight division. Let's look. Lil Shummy, he's there too. This is BJJ/boxing. So good BJJ and good boxing. I think you're giving you guys as like a BJJ foundation might be really beneficial. Let's see. Chin is 93, conditioning 70. Good job. Got a crazy granite chin. 93 chin. That's going to carry him really far. What's his boxing looking like? Did not get... Okay, there you go. This guy did not get crazy stats. He did not get crazy stats. Low kicks technique 95. Boxing fit like not crazy stats with the boxing. Good takedown defense. Does he have good BJJ? Oh my fucking god. Ah, man. That is a tough one. 98 arm bars and shit. That's pretty fucking nasty. That's pretty nasty. 98 arm bars. Arm lock. So that's Kimura. This guy's going to be Kimura, arm lock, all that sort of shit. He just needs to bring shit down. He needs to... I mean, his striking's not really crazy. He needs to just work on that ground game and keep his ground game going, and it'll do good. Really good elbow technique. Really good, like, cage grappling. Muay Thai. Not good. He doesn't have good Muay Thai, but... Shit, dude, this is like a specialist type of fighter. If he could get the armbar off, then you're probably going to see him win. Shot of Shotster, Kenny Bigums, and Mr... Holy fuck. I'm tripping right now. I just made the character. Why am I tripping so bad? I just made the character. Oh shit, and I gotta change. Oh fuck, what was that picture? I think it was 196 GWM. I just made Shot of Shoster. The other guy was named. His last name started with a Z. It was Zonghard or. Why can't I find? Why? Oh man, am I tripping? Why is he not on stream? He was a welterweight. He had really good stats. Xanor, that's why. Because he has a crazy-ass name. Yeah, Xanar Bogart. I was going to say, what? There you go. The chiseled, the grizzled. Crazy-ass picture for him, too. Love that picture. Love the picture for Shada Shiesty. But we got one more thing to do before we end up the stream. Hello, Chris Gray. Hello, Peter Norman YouTube channel. Hello, everybody. How much longer the stream? Ending it right now, Kenny Bigums. We're going to look at the fighter that Richard Kostecki wanted to look at, and then we're going to end the stream, which was David Horace, I do believe. Or David Horace. The team is... Really? So he says this is one of his best prospects from Poland right now. Hold up. Let me look at Kostecki one more time. Was it Haras like that? No results found? What did he put in chat? David Haras with the A. Alright. Haras. David Haras. One of the best Polish fighters? I don't think so. I don't, for some reason, I don't think he's one of the best Polish fighters. Did he ever fight anybody who's interesting? Probably not. 0-20 is rough. That's rough, man. 0-20 is rough. J. Norman Jr. Am I the favorite? Am I the underdog? All right, Tats. I don't know. I can't get odds until I book the next card. But I think that you'll be the favorite. I think it'll be pretty. I think it'll. I'll check. Only cause. Well, I was about to say something that would have been used against me, so I'm not gonna say that. I will never do this for anybody ever again. But I'm kind of curious too, so I will check right now if you were the underdog or the favorite, Mr. Tats. I will check that immediately. I don't even think I could book the fight yet. I think you guys are both still injured. I can't even see. Correct? Yeah, Western. I think Western's still recovering. I can't even book it yet. Oh no, I can. Yeah, I can. Okay. All right, we'll do that next time. But we will see. Much love, everybody. I'm not gonna move the weight division. I gotta go to bed. I gotta go to sleep. Much love to everybody. Peace out. It was a shorter stream compared to the usual ones that we do, but it was still an awesome one. It was 2 hours, 30 minutes. I promise you guys, tomorrow, Friday, I'm going to stream Gramda. I got some stuff to do. And then I'm going to absolutely go crazy on WMMA 5. I'm going to have like the whole day towards it. Much love, guys. I will catch you guys next time. Peace out. This has been NOFC, the Battle of Scotland. You saw Kostecki get a big win. This was supposed to be a shorter stream, but it went 2.5 hours, so... Fuck it, man. You know I love this shit. I truly love this shit. Gonna be streaming Gramda, which is gonna be awesome tomorrow. And that's all Kostecki. Thank you, Mr. Richard MMA, for getting that for us set up for tomorrow. It's gonna be bare knuckle. It's gonna be insane. It's violent and it's beautiful and it's brutal. That'll be next time. And I will catch you guys for NOFC episode 5. Gonna have to make a poster for that too. Chris Gray and LaShonda beefing. How will that go? So many stories, so many plot lines developing. And make sure you guys follow the Instagram. The Instagram's pinned up top. Follow the Instagram up there for updates and to see like cool graphics, who gets performances and fights of the stream and all that sort of thing. Follow the Instagram. Much love, peace out, salute, and as always, God bless everyone.